be. That was a lot of non-permission steps.
Oh,
Like, hold on. You stole it, right? You opened the closet. That was a lot of non-permission steps.
She went in my room, actually went in the room, got the water balloon, put the water in it, and didn't actually even ask me to the balloon. So you technically stole from me because you took the balloon out of my thing. Because I applied the money to buy the balloons and stuff like that. Even when I didn't buy the money to buy the balloons, your uncle bought it for you. But still, I bought the money for the damn balloons, and you went my shit and got it. And then it's 11 o'clock at night, thinking it's supposed to be hot as hell and it's cold as hell outside. But it goes some damn water balloons. I like hell. Throw a damn water balloon.
Mommy, I saw a big cup that was only 3 and a half.
What?
It was a huge cup that was only 3 and a
Oh,
half.
puppy.
That was only 3 and a half. It was huge.
Alright, I thought you said cup. Wow, that was the longest been down ever. What's the little one? See, this is where my OCD really flips on people. Watson! So I'm attempting to do her nails, but you kick all my nail stuff away from me.
More.
It's difficult to do nails for somebody if you ain't got the supplies next to you.
I do too.
They're to sleep.
Yes, Daddy.
Two little pink containers.
I need you to bring those other containers over here. The other ones right here for the nails. This one I need also. And you can't do that. I can't do my job.
That nigga on the house. So y'all doing a swimming pool damn easy, yo.
She said
Oh,
something
you
about
guys
the kids
walking in
in
and
there.
out of our house.
Because we're together.
Oh, okay.
Stop being rude.
I need 1 second so I can go get these kids because they didn't lost their fucking mind. Now she calling me and I'm about to do somebody's ass. You staying here or you going home? Which one? Who wanted me? Remember that.
Get wisely.
And I'm sitting here talking to you about your face looking like your fucking daddy. Are you sick? I made up. Let's go there.
No!
Wait, that's why the dog was barking? Oh. Did she go to sleep finally? And so everybody can. Well, Mama, how you comfortable like that, yo? How are you comfortable like that? She's like, listen, I don't care as long as I hold on to my daddy. That's all that matters. I'll lay down anyway as long as I hold on to my daddy.
Sit down. Let's go. Sit on the floor. Now, sit in here in the floor. You're not going back over there because it's just raw things that's small in that house. You can go proper sleep on the floor or over here by whoever.
Y'all can turn the TV on, you know?
Yeah,
I
because
just don't know what the remote
I got water everywhere in my house.
No, it's not.
It's right there. And y'all got water for me on the floor, baby.
It's not no water.
It's cold, baby. It's cold. Tomorrow we can play water balloons.
That's the one she always gets lost. Delano, do you know where the remote is?
You have one. But I can't get
No, I see it.
I don't think so, because the baby has the pillows now. And the pillows were on this side before, remember? Watch it. We have a tendency of things falling down. Hey, you got one of those.
I love people saying to me back. One have a whistle, one have that. Somebody have something else. And that's I forgot what the thing is called. But it goes like this. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you how you do it. This is an old song.
I used to love those
back in the day.
clappers.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
all you do is
That's how they work?
yeah.
I just opened them and slammed them together.
Yeah, it's a clapper.
That's how you're supposed to do it. It's
Yeah.
supposed to clap together when you keep
And
going.
then if you know about sit and spin, a top spinner, it spins. And then the jacks, you throw the jack when you throw the ball
Yeah,
out, you throw the jack, you
yeah.
pick
I
the
was
thing.
like, yeah, yo.
tell somebody know about Keno. Because I'm trying to explain to everybody how to play Keno. They look at me like I'm something. It's just like bingo. Only
It's
it's
been
been
like
like
forever, yo.
because I'm from Ohio. So now you understand when I say Keno and pop and all that. Okay. I'll be creeping out of pop. No, I'm not from here. So.
We aren't either, yeah.
You're from Connecticut.
You guys have something in common.
So when I say pop, or you have to hit. So now we know the same thing. Go, let's play some Keno, y'all. What's
That shit
Keno?
funny, yo.
It's funny.
That shit funny.
It's
yo.
so funny.
I had a real, like, actually video nail pop, cooking somewhere. But since my nails are not what they were when I organized them, I don't know who did that shit. Who did what, who did it? Yo! Today was crazy.
I don't know what the hell happened. Started and
Yo, honestly, by the way I was feeling this morning, I knew today was gonna be
I
crazy.
told him like, what did I tell you this morning? I was gonna have a good day. And then look what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody kept getting on my darn nerves. And I had to drink Habitatine. The Habitatine went out a long time ago.
Yo, I honestly, this morning I was trying to get up, right? I was like, yo, I'm tired. We're going to bed late. I was like, fuck it, this nigga ain't making home, so I'm just gonna, take my ass and just stay asleep. Bitch, is you not working now? Hold on, I'm not gonna do no collab with you if you're not trying to work. Oh, I forgot.
You gotta get plugged up.
No, it's picky.
Come on, we're gonna give you some love in the night.
Nah, it's picky with like certain plugs.
I told you we gotta give you love. We're gonna give you the right property love. Wait a minute, okay? We're gonna work together. We gotta stick it in right, okay?
Nah,
We're gonna show you
I'm
some love.
divorcing you. This is
You're
the end of this relationship.
Well, you finally, hold on. Give me a toy. Give me a toy. Give me a mallet. This is gonna be our mallet today. Give me a mallet. We're finally divorcing this.
Facts.
Yeah, wait a minute. And it starts today. Place closed. We're
Facts.
divorcing you.
Facts.
There we
Boys.
go.
That's it.
Boys.
I'm gonna stay married to your ass no more.
We're not married no more. You can be a hoe to somebody else's plug.
You high maintenance, bitch. I ain't got time for this shit.
And your Gucci's not even good.
I ain't got the coins on the top.
It's not even good.
Yo, I ain't got the coins on the top. I'm high maintenance, man.
No, we have the court. Baby said that we're gonna have it right. You're gonna be high and everything. Get ready to, percolate, sparkle, be like a diamond.
Facts.
Burn like a diamond. But right now you just not even burn, girl. You just dead.
Facts.
You ain't got no light. He ain't give you enough charge to charge for us, girl. He ain't getting enough cords.
This shit crazy,
It
man.
ain't enough cords.
How long do you want it?
Like right here. Cause I
And
don't
then you
know.
want it round.
Yes.
Alright, so let me cut that down.
Cause this would be my, if I said before, this would be my first time doing round cake.
You know what I sometimes do? I use this. When I cut off, and the tips. Mine that you like, that's what it was. I took the other half of her nails that I did and put them on mine. I didn't even take a full tip. I recycled. I recycled.
That's smart.
I recycled, and they're still on, except for the two that I broke because I filed them too damn short. But, yeah.
Girl, I forgot my dad was sitting right here, so I was gonna stop up on time. Until I realized, oh, that's my dad.
I don't do this sometimes. I thought I was the only one.
I was like, what the fuck? And then I just happened to see my daughter sitting right beside me. Like, I thought somebody grabbed my leg. I'm about to say, honey, you ain't got no pets in here. What the hell? Hold on, girl. You ready to see a big You gonna see a big bitch run today? You ever seen a big bitch? I'm gonna run today.
Facts.
I'm gonna run today. Why she running? Why she running? She never run. Oh, okay, I'm running too. Hold on. And you know, we lag. So, okay, we gonna run together.
Whenever you see somebody run, everybody running
Oh,
behind you.
why you running? Why you running? Oh, it was a party going on. We doing a video. We running. Oh, don't do that to us. We can't do that. We all running together. I don't care why we running. We running. Hold on. Everybody running.
Coming, so we see you run, we gonna run your ass was running.
Hello?
Like, hello? What do you think this is? I'm not about to stay here.
Anybody, nationality, if somebody else running, we're not gonna run to the problem. We're gonna run away.
Oh,
Unless it's something not that serious to be running from, and then you're like, okay. Once we find out, we be like, you know, you running from a dog, a small little chihuahua. But yeah, you don't know what happened to that chihuahua that made me run. But still. But then at the end of the day, you gotta look at it. It's probably something to trigger somebody. So that's probably why they running from it. But still, at the end of the day, you look at it, you're like, I was running from it. But then you gotta look at it, something probably triggered it.
And that's probably
why. Yeah, and then it's chasing you because you had something on the color red could have triggered that, and it got beat because it was red. Yeah. Yes, I can, baby. Hey, baby. Open it. And give it to my nephew. So yeah, like a lot of stuff people be running from, you never know why they running. Well, we all gonna run together, but we don't know why we running.
Facts. Like, I don't mind running with you.
Yeah, but why we running?
Facts.
We're gonna run together, but then after we finish running, passing our breath, eating the Debbie cake and everything. Tell me why we running. Why we still running and lost a lot of oxygen? Just got finished eating for what? Tell me why. What you running for? Oh, this is why you running? Because the dog sniffed your butt, you running? Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass.
It's so funny.
I understand some people don't like that, but still, I'm gonna be so
Especially if it's so stupid like that. Like, you just said right now, like, are you serious right now?
All we said is just sit here and telling me you ran in the house because the dog was sniffed your butt? Okay. I'm treating you. It's serious to you, but funny to me. But because it's serious to you and I see your face, I'm not gonna laugh. But at the end of the day,
it's like, are you serious?
I'm gonna laugh.
Like, I'm sorry. I still gotta get my
I'm still trying to get it over and get off. So when I see you the next day, I won't laugh again.
Correct.
Instead of you saying, I'm sitting here trying to tell you my life story here, and you're laughing at me like it's funny, and it's not funny. But at the time, when you tell me again, it's funny to me. But right then and there, at that moment, it's not funny.
Correct.
Why are you laughing?
Correct. You right about that, though.
A lot of people don't understand a lot of people's pain behind certain stuff. They laughing at them, but then at the end of the day, they laughing with you because they don't want to feel left out.
Correct.
But then at the end of the day, they're not laughing at the same time, but they're crying. Because they're dealing with personal issues or physical matters, so you don't know.
Correct.
But instead of them, you don't want to feel left out, they laugh with you. But in the inside, they hurting and crying.
That is true.
Or trying to.
They use the fact that they're laughing at you as a mask to hide their own pain. Everything is darn fluid. Too easy, yo.
That's why
I wanted it thinner. Because the circular that I'm thinking of is weird in my head for some particular reason.
It's like,
it's really weird in my head.
Cause my daughter,
my brain cells ain't thinking.
I don't know why I like certain but I see it as it goes up. That's my daughter.
Yeah, because if I can see it, it'll be better for me.
It's like a little kitty thing. They're just doing acrylic nails and stuff. That's probably why she started down there. Because it's all a nail game, whatever, how you do. On the thing that actually shows you how to do it and stuff.
Mom, this is yours.
You see these tips like this? Come on, stupid. You see how they the circle tip like that, or a little circle.
Wait, that's not really a circle though.
Not like circle.
I know what you're talking about. Hold on.
Yeah, it's promise actually. This is to be my first day trying to tell you, because I'm always getting regular, you know.
Yeah.
I'm getting so I'm trying stuff now.
Out your comfort zone.
Yeah, because like at first, like I said, I never did color hair, and I never did like these braid twist, kinky twist, and I always did braid. So So now I'm stepping out my
Out your
comfort
comfort
zone.
zone.
And I never did like colors like in clothes. I always rock dark clothes, and
Me
I
too.
always rock man clothes, or like a little bit different female clothes than what I
Yeah.
actually am, so you can't see nothing.
Correct.
And now, I'm old enough, and I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm not, in a relationship or whatever that would have issues with me dressing how I want to dress.
Okay.
And now he don't care. So I do be respectful. I don't be out running down showing my titties and like that, but I do show a little thighs.
You feel more comfortable.
Yeah, because at first it was like I couldn't do it. I follow the code, especially and everything, but now I'm getting into the program.
You gotta listen. Live in your truth.
Yes.
Okay, that's what it's called.
Yes.
Live in your truth. You're accepting you for who you are. You're comfortable in your own skin. You are living your truth.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. As long as living your truth makes you happy, fuck everything else. Telling you, I'm on that whole new wave this year, living my truth.
I am looking out for me. Because I was looking out for me, but it wasn't how I needed to look out for me. I was looking out for my kids and me, but it wasn't. It was hurting
Tell me
myself.
more about them.
It wasn't me. And now it's like I'm living for me and my kids, but I'm living more for me now because I need to focus on me. I need to focus on me, and I can't focus on my kids.
There you go.
And
That is so true. That is so
And then I finally realized when they hit an airplane, you first have to put your mask on, then the kids mask. If
Correct.
you don't, then you're gonna be dead, and the kids gonna be like, I need oxygen. Why I need oxygen? My mom's dead. Ain't nobody gonna take care of your kids, but you.
Correct.
Even though family stuff, family is not gonna take care of your kids. How
Like you would.
Even though your mom says you're gonna take care of your baby, they're gonna take
Not
care.
like you would.
Yeah. Even though a mom.
But do you really want to talk about that one though? Because honestly speaking, half of us can sit here and be like, bruh, we know how we were raised.
But then after that, when you finally get that person who really sincerely care, then they actually care. So you can actually, like me and you, we actually sincerely care about people's feelings. And then go ahead, say that again, and then at the end of the day, it's like we're gonna try to figure out how to fix your problem. Instead of you tell me your problem, but at the end of the time, I act like I care about it, but we don't care about it.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true though, you're right about that. Alright, let's see.
Hey babe, take her in the house. She wanna go to bed. Both of them. So you go in the house and all three of you go in the house and get in the bed because she wants to go to bed too. You'll sleep and she sleep. Both of y'all, all three of them go get in the bed.
Scouts honor, we will not run away
We won't.
and become strippers at Las Vegas and forget that we have kids.
I promise.
Scouts honor.
I won't go back dancing no more. I'm done. I hang that up. You go
We
to
ain't
bed.
got a car anyway, so we ain't got no way to get in there.
Let's get on Pat and Turner. We both two beautiful, voluptuous women. Well, we ain't gonna make it that far.
Not at all.
Only to Mexico.
Not without somebody triggering us.
Yes.
Ooh, not without somebody triggering us, yo.
Oh my God, I needed this laugh. I needed it. I'm so about stress. Yeah. And then especially unfair when you have extra kids and you have more than one child or less than one child. It doesn't matter. When you have kids in general, you get a lot of stress because you're trying to make needs. And then the ones who have the money to make needs still lacking in another way to try to make needs meet for their kids. It might not be financially, it might be spiritually, like, and know why they're having a attention channel or why they cursing at me, and I don't know why you're expressing your way of cursing. Why you have to curse to express your feeling? Well, Ma, it makes me feel this way when I curse and get it out. Okay, yeah, I understand that's how it makes you feel. It makes you feel comfortable, and you know what I'm saying. But still, at the end of the day, it's wrong.
Yeah,
you gotta find
another way to
instead of cursing.
Correct.
And use a foul language or drawing on foul, especially sexual stuff.
Correct. Like, stop.
Yeah.
That's gonna be, I'm telling you, it's gonna be on my mind until we die again. And then I'm gonna be like, so what we doing? Not like that.
Just like that.
It's funny because That's what I was thinking in my head, and I was
Yeah.
like, no, that's not what I was
That's
doing.
it. That's it. This is it.
I should listen to
That's
myself
what
a little more often.
Daddy said to you, go.
Ah! They're behind you. No. Right there. Moth.
Okay.
I was going to keep that ugly skin
Oh my god, baby boy. Here you go, baby boy.
Huh?
Thank you.
It's in the house. Oh my god.
Is it long enough though, or do you want it shorter?
Uh-uh.
Alright, because I was like, I cut it to make it shorter, but I had nuggets. I know, because you're an all-nighter kid on the Chromebook.
Ain't nobody in there.
You said you got on the Chromebook?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's a shock. This poor boy gonna to get him off the Chromebook is $20. That's the only place he has his friends is online.
The baby don't come out.
Because one thing I regret about moving down here is my son was always on the honor roll.
Mom, what do you want? How she put? Thank you.
I thought you were in the house. Where did you come from?
Locked it out.
You was upstairs.
Kevin. Kevin, come here.
Mommy, gonna finish
Just shut up.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
go put it in and then put it in.
Camilla.
You hear me?
Oh my god, hungry. Get some
Mommy,
food.
Get our chair. Call by our
that's
chair
the
over
lead.
here. Get our
She
chair.
did.
Take,
She did.
come
It was
here.
really good.
Shut up.
But if you're still hungry, sweetie, get something to eat.
Take our other chair. Is our other chair still
There's
outside
another
still?
chair. I thought
No,
you took
yeah, I
that
think
folding
this is,
chair.
I think this is not, yeah, 'cause
Yeah, this is
folding
yours.
chair- Yeah. Take the folding chair and then come to the Go.
Yeah, we don't have these chairs. We didn't have no chairs in here. These folding chairs are mine. I brought them. They gave me the room with no chairs.
Oh, wow.
So you gave me a table, bro. How are we supposed to sit?
Where's the chairs?
Yeah, they never had no chairs. But I get where you're coming from.
Oh, you had it. Oh, you just had to find it. Okay.
Now listen, we were ready to commit breaking and entering all.
Oh, you gonna see my tag for him. So you be like this.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, yo. You gotta do what you gotta do to get back in the house. You gotta do what you gotta do, yo.
I give all props to big girls.
Facts.
Yeah. Just because we look big don't mean we can't do a lot of stuff that skinny heifers can do.
Facts. Sometimes you can do it better.
Hello. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl.
But like this, if you ain't never had a big girl that really did it better than a skinny girl, that's because she ain't really fuck with you.
Yeah, but she didn't really do actually know how to do it.
Correct.
She really didn't motherfucker. She just wanted to
Correct.
get them coins
Correct.
real fast.
She ain't really fuck with you.
She just wanted to get them coins because she seen them Benjamins.
She ain't want your ass to stick around. She
Nah.
only wanted you for that time.
I hit it and put it. She didn't put it.
Correct.
I swear, if my kids don't go in this house, they're gonna wish they never had
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like, where they at? Where they coming from?
No, they didn't go in the house.
Like, these kids have better social life than
What
freaking
do?
adults do. Like, I'm getting a little jealous of their damn social life, yo. Shit. I don't want to have
You sit
one.
down and look like, hold on. I didn't see this little boy the other day with you. Why are you with this other boy? Why is that what happened to your other friend? No, he can't send a night. Your friend again, not this one. But hold on, wait a minute. Who is he?
Where did he come from?
Where his mom? He in the front of the bag.
Like, what are you doing?
And what is he allergic to?
Like, where are you coming from with all these kids?
Guys,
Like, the other two little white boys that came looking at the door, and I'm like, what are you? Who the boy? He's like, I don't know. Somebody looking at my door. Yo. I was like, yo. I was about to say something until he walked away, and I'm like, oh, okay, this on me.
yeah, why you always fucking up my shit? I think you trying to lie me or something.
Like, why you all up in my business? That's when we were talking about nature. But they came from the front, I'm thinking.
Yeah, they did. It was two, yeah, they did. Because they stayed right side by side.
Oh, well, they really need to do something. He really needs help. And I'm sorry to say, if she can't do it, she should just seriously find a program herself. instead of waiting for somebody else. Because when I tell you I listen to these true crime shows, yo, and it's sad to say, like, the one that I told you, how are you choking your chicken and choking a chicken, and the doctors tell you that is okay?
And it's not.
That is you expressing your
So
sexuality.
something's wrong with that doctor. Something wrong with that doctor.
Correct. No, it wasn't. The mom got told by like 2 or 3 different doctors. There's nothing wrong. There's puberty. She was the one that kept saying, no, there's something wrong with my kid. Like, when he got older, like, all through his life, he kept going through hell. The only times he didn't get in trouble when his mom was still alive, and like when the court was like, if we get you here again, like, what you like, he didn't like being in jail. So he was like on his best behavior until he couldn't do it no more, and then back out and do it again. Yo, the things that Major's doing reminds me of that person in that case. Like, dude, your mom's gotta do something before you don't have a future, man. And things like that make me mad, because all kids, I don't care where you grow up at, everybody has a chance. Everybody has an opportunity. And nobody should be robbed of that chance, that opportunity, no matter what they got going on. No matter what type of parents they have. I don't care if they have good parents, bad parents, whatever.
Polka dot, yellow, blue, green.
Yeah, it don't matter. Every child should have an opportunity to succeed. But it's hard to do that when your own mom has no faith in you. I'm transparent. I said what I said and I don't take it back. I don't care who watches my YouTube channel and who does not. Just letting it to be known. I say it here and I'll say it in everybody else's face. I don't take it back and I will not take it back. Just my disclaimer. Some people think because, she said what she said because she ain't YouTube. She thinks we behind the screen. No, I will say what I said in anybody's face, just like I said on YouTube. Just let it be known, I don't care who watches it. But he just needs his help. But I can't help him when you cross my line. You came for mine.
Get mad at the house, man.
Hey, these kids are really still running around like they ain't got no home training.
It's mad, but I'm not the influencer.
They're like, listen here, we're not tired yet. I hate the fact these nails are so fucking wide. Like the clear ones are thinner than these are wide. I hate these.
And then my nails are wide and thin.
No, but these are just wide within themselves. Like if you look at my clear ones,
Yeah, I seen those.
you're like, it's just these are like, do they really need to be this wide? Like,
Yeah,
did you really need to purposely make the rest of the nails so wide? Like, come on, you could have picked and chose to make it thinner. And this guy was uneven. I didn't realize this shit. I didn't cut this nail even. But I'm trying to get the damn shape I just did over there. And I'm trying to remember how the fuck I did it. I already did cut the size. Just like the lady next door to you that works in the office. She told me, see, I'm the type of person that I get information that can help other people and it helps me too. I still pass it on. I don't give a damn if somebody told me not to or didn't tell me not to. I'm still gonna pass it on. She has applications for the rent program thing that's going on right now. So we keep reminding her because she has to be the one to fill it out. So yeah, I should mention it to her too.
Okay.
Cause she ain't.
Yeah, that's.
We'll tell you, she's a sweetheart, yo.
Yeah.
She is such a sweetheart.
She,
Like, she is really a sweetheart for real,
yeah,
yo.
she forgets. She
But
got
tell
a lot of
her,
stuff on her mind.
tell her.
She forget.
No, that's not why. No, she told me about it. I never knew nothing about it, and I've been looking for help since we moved down here. And I knew nothing about it when we were talking. And I was telling her about all the shit we were going through. She was like, I got this program. She was like, I'll fill out for you can get at least, towards the amount of money. And then she was like, I can help you guys get on your feet. So that's why I'm like, I'm telling whoever I know about it, because we all have our damn hard ass times and going through our shit. But I never knew about that program. even the people that were helping me before didn't never said nothing about that program. Even CPS that I have right now ain't saying nothing about that program either.
Hell yeah, they don't give a fuck, man. That's why the white folks, white folks don't give a fuck.
They don't. They don't.
Yeah,
They don't. So that's why whenever I get any info from somebody, yo, I'll be quick to be like,
yeah, because she said something to me again. She keeps forgetting.
yeah, make sure to fill it out. Because I keep reminding her, but I know she's been tired lately because she's been doing both jobs.
Yeah.
Especially after the shit that happened with that room up there.
Yeah.
Like, that took a toll on them. So I just been letting her, relax. Plus, I'm not rushing to get out of here, honestly, just yet. I feel like there's a reason why I'm here.
It is, I do too.
And I'm just gonna wait to see what's going on. And I feel like there was a reason why I ended up here, because I was supposed to be in Town Suites, not here.
Oh, you know we were there.
I did already. We were there
We was
from January to June. We were in the one in Hampton. Yeah, they were nice. I didn't have no problem with them.
I like everywhere I went, but it was like, you know how they want to hit you with the, oh, we got a problem, but all of a sudden you had no damn problem when my kids came. At first, when I was here, with the leakage or whatever, you was supposed to catch that shit when I was here with my baby and my husband when I was here. All of a sudden, my kids come around, all this is a problem, and at first you probably see him go in and out, and all of a sudden it's a problem. It's sick now.
Yeah. Which one did you guys stay at?
We stayed everywhere, pretty much. I stayed at Days Inn, a Cindy stay.
I was in Days
I
Inn.
was trying to get an in-town suite, but I never could find it.
The in-town suites, I tried two of them.
There's one on
The one in Hampton I tried, and the one down. No, down that way. Yeah, down that way.
Near the city center?
No, the one before that, way before that. It looks like this.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one too much. Their rooms reminded me too much of the Holiday Inn. Like, it was more like a motel than it was, an extended stay. Especially after.
Can you make?
Are they playing or screaming?
They playing and she screaming. She needs to come in the house. Go in the house and make them lock the door.
Go now, girl.
All of them.
Oh, yeah? Go now, go to y'all. Who's letting you go slide?
And it's y'all yelling.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yo,
Nigga in the house.
somebody say hello?
He said no.
Oh,
In the house, cause y'all screaming and yelling. Goodbye. Have a nice life.
Come in. No, come in the house.
I heard.
Go now.
Hello?
Little man.
I'm like,
That was my son.
Get me up.
who's talking to me from me? I'm hearing shit. I mean, I did nothing new, but
Well, everybody come around and come do his own life.
That's crazy.
Go out.
you know what's crazy though, honestly?
Go out.
And this is just me though, and I've said this in my other videos. I feel like when it comes to mental health though, they don't really give you the services they're supposed to. Like,
They give you a lot of certain services, but then the good ones they keep them.
That's
low,
what it
and then they give
is.
us the miscellaneous ones.
Correct.
And it shouldn't be like that one.
Shut the door.
Because the ones who really need the help at the time, you can read not
Get out
the
the
good
window.
resources, and they can commit suicide
Correct.
or something.
More,
And that's what we're
girl.
not trying to condone. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to help, not condone.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Then if you, even though you offer the help and you give them the correct help for them and whatever, it could be bipolar depression, it could be whatever, and it's still one, you know what I'm saying? Still help them, but it's also triggering them because you gone now. After you sitting here, I'm sitting here with you, you helping me out by doing my nails and talking to me, and the next given minute after we finish, we go our separate ways, I'm crying. Because
I'm
it's
the
crying,
same.
and it's like, oh, I miss somebody. Like, it helps when you talk about it, but then at the end of the day, by you talking about it, not even knowing, it lifts up a lot of load off of us. Like, it doesn't, you don't understand.
But you know what though? There's a difference though. Hold on. There's a difference. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna move a little over here because I know I haven't been here. But I'm gonna say this real clear too. There's a difference between talking to somebody. What's wrong, baby?
I'm getting my nails on now.
Watch the baby don't fall off the couch for you.
You'll be alright, you'll be alright.
She like, what's going on? I was just sleeping. She's like, wait a minute.
Mama, baby.
Yeah, she like, hold on. She like this.
Take her to the house because she's one of those queens. Take her to the house more. Y'all go to the house. It's late. Y'all can watch TV. Play the game system or something. Oh my god, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna try to fix it. I gotta get some more cable and a splitter.
Or get a smart TV and just stream it.
I don't think that's a smart. I got a cheap TV.
No, so that's when you gotta get a smart TV.
That's what I'm only having to do.
I did that in my last apartment. All I did was get 2 smart TVs and the kids just streamed their stuff.
And then he got a PS4, so I can stream like the PS4
Mm-hmm.
into the other room. But the thing is, I forgot what his passcode and stuff is for PS4 to do it. So I gotta buy him a whole new phone and keep upload everything like that for it. Because now it wants to be and crash. So now I don't even remember his information. 2 point and we were wrong on the bed.
Y'all TV, y'all got 2 TVs?
I just bought my other TV,
Oh,
a small one.
I hate the fact that they have the TV in the living room here instead of in the
Yeah.
room.
Cause how they had it set up, I think.
Because
well,
originally it was in the room, because I had
Yeah.
the holes there.
and then they moved it into the living room.
And to me that's annoying though.
But because how it had at first they was running like a regular hotel suite, but then once they, you know what I'm saying, decided to and then they bring it
To
back.
extend it.
the big remote? To go to the TV?
Mhm.
But I was saying there's a difference between talking to somebody,
But yeah,
no, and talking to somebody who actually understands because they live what you live.
yeah,
There's a huge
it's too
difference.
different.
Yeah, because I hate having to explain things to people.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna vent to you, just shut up. And sometimes I feel bad because I gotta tell my cousin and everybody else, can't you just let me finish?
Yeah.
Like don't ask me anything just because you don't understand. Just let me speak. Let me get it off my chest, and then I will ask you exactly what I need from you.
Yeah.
And it'd be irritating. So when I get to talk to somebody who actually knows what I'm going through,
Alright, feel so much better, and then you get excited, and then the other person like, why is she yelling at me, or why is she touching me? I'm like, oh,
it's because
touching
yo,
me. It's
I've
like,
been trying to find somebody for so long.
Just like if you have a partner that plays space, or a couple that plays space, and you look for somebody to play space, you don't want to play with somebody that's single. You want to play, you prefer somebody that's a couple.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But if you find somebody that's single and plays space, you still want to play.
Correct.
And then you be like, oh, we find a couple that can play space.
And you get all hyped up
Yes.
because you've been trying to find that for a
person, you
minute.
can't never find it. Now you found it, and you're so happy. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch you, or I'm sorry, I need to get in your personal space due to COVID. You know how people.
Yeah.
And then the stupid ass COVID, like people fucking up. And then the ones who you lose your friendship and you gain their friendship, and then the ones you know what I'm saying, they looking at you like, you got COVID, you gotta move. Bitch, I've been knowing you since you was little. You ain't got no fucking COVID.
Wow.
It's crazy.
But this pandemic has shows me true colors of
Mhm.
people.
You lose some family and you gain some family.
Correct.
You gain some and you lose some. I can say out of this whole COVID-19 incident, it's been a blessing to me. Because I'm going to tell you, the good thing is, I never knew half of my family. I knew it brought my family closer. But I hate at the family, fact of the matter how it happened, it's through the bad pandemic. How,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, people down left and right, but it also brought me and my family closer.
But if you really think about it though, we have been taking this world for granted like crazy. And we've been taking life for granted and everything that we have for granted. So I feel like this pandemic has really made a lot of people sit their asses down
and really listen.
and realize you ain't the shit, my nigga. Like what the fuck? You just like everybody else. Get your shit together. Like,
Put it in the house.
worry about everybody else. Look after people. Like don't take
Put her in
things
the
for
house.
granted.
Yes. Fix it. Fix the
Mhm.
problem, please. And then after you fix your problem, can you please see if you can help me?
Correct.
Because you never know what somebody's doing. Like they said, the little stuff matters. By you sitting here and talking to me and stuff, I didn't ever know some of the stuff that you're going through, I was going through. And then, like I told you, me crying, spells of depression, bipolar, this and all that stuff. I go through it. Like last night, I went through it. This morning, we went through it. And then I hate that I had to go through that because I'm not that type of person. It's like you roller
But it
coaster.
happens.
One day you're here, the next one you're not here, the next one you're right here, then you got
And you
this-
don't even know
why. And then
You
you,
don't know
you
why.
got your spouse or somebody asking you, why are you yelling?
I
Why
don't
are you
know.
flipping on me? I don't know.
know.
Help me, save me. I'm drowning in my own problems and I need help. Help me with my bipolar depression. I'm drowning and I need help. And then the ones that you thought you could turn to, they say I can help you, you can't turn to because the labeling you and talking shit about you.
Correct.
And then the ones that not talking shit about you don't know how to help you, but they willing to share you that talk
Correct.
about it. Like, okay, I don't know how to help with showing you how to do certain but I'm here, I'm like,
But I'm an ear if you
Yeah.
need it, or like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a shoulder if you just need somebody to cry, or, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that means a lot more.
a lot of people.
That means a lot
By
more.
you, like I'm telling you, like today, by you help, by me sitting here and talking to you when you doing my nails and everything, is helping me out a lot. Cause I was feeling like shit. I'm just gonna put it out there. Excuse my mouth. I was feeling like I was really feeling down. And then all of a sudden, by us just sitting here talking, so I feel a lot better.
It helps. It honestly helps.
Talking helps, but then you gotta look at it though, because if you don't talk about a certain situation, some people get in trouble for expressing how they feel.
Mhm.
Never be quiet about how you feel, because that's a key to your heart, and that's also a key to your how you feel and how you gonna respond to a reaction. So therefore, if prime example, you're shaving my nails, and if you hit me, I'm gonna say ow, or I'm gonna pull back.
Yeah.
So by you pulling back, I'm not gonna tell you if somebody's, did anything to me. Prime example, anybody sexually molested me or anything like that maybe, or anybody did something to me, and I don't know. By you doing my nails right now, you don't even know they're probably gonna be hurting me. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, by you talking to somebody, expressing how you feel, regardless if it's gonna get you in trouble or not, still express how you feel. You should never get in trouble about how you feel.
Correct.
You should never be afraid to express how you feel.
I tell my kids all the time, I respect how y'all feel, and y'all entitled to feel how y'all feel. It's how you express that feeling or show that feeling.
And then
that
it's
matters.
also, then you gotta look at it too. If I, at the time and moment, just in prime example, I'm gonna use myself. Or prime example, an incident just happened years ago. Okay, prime example. At the time, your son was expressing how he was feeling, but how he did it was a totally different way because he came into you, but he was expressing how he's feeling because his heart was in his mind frame. It was like, I'm not yelling at my mom, but I really am yelling, but I'm trying to express how I feel, but I can't get it out because I'm frustrated, and I'm yelling at her, but now whatever she's dealing with now is triggering her from whatever, however, and everybody else in the room, whatever they dealing with is triggering everybody, bringing off everybody, so it's triggering everybody at this different time or at the same time.
In a different way.
In a different way. But then we us as parents are so quick to chastise our kids because they're cursing. Why are they cursing? And you, okay, yeah, chastise them for cursing, but why are you cursing in the matter of, okay, I said because the TV didn't drop on my foot, and that's the natural action that in my head, the time frame, I was feeling like shit. So I said shit. Okay, I'm gonna pop you for cursing, but next time don't curse.
Don't curse, yeah.
I'm not hitting you because of the fact you said shh. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting you because you cursed.
Yeah.
I'm hitting it because you said shh.
You know
And
you
you're
weren't
not
supposed
supposed
to
to
curse.
curse. I didn't hit you because it fell on your foot. You said shh. I hit you because you cursed.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to curse.
And you shouldn't have cursed.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm not chastising you because of what happened. I'm chastising you because you're of the age now and you know you're not supposed to be doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Correct.
And you know what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do, what you want.
What did you say?
I was doing this year. She's not helping. She helps with everything. No, he wants the remote. I can't remember. I had the remote in my hand. When I forget, I had it. I set it down. It's got to be in the living room. I'm trying to see if I remember what I did with it.
This shit is not 100% hard. And it's gonna keep fucking bothering me. I'm gonna have to keep reminding myself to leave this shit alone because it don't
That's
work
how.
this way.
I mean, if they come out different sizes, that's how I want my milk. I don't want them the same exact size.
Like, my OCD be at 1,000.
Because like I told you, I don't want them like everybody else out there. So if one is not correcting the correction, I don't care. So you see how this one is, and then this one don't look like, I don't care. That's how I want myself. I know it's bothering you, so you can fix it if you want to, but I'm just letting you know this how.
I'm gonna let it go because I have to. Because if I'm gonna be doing nails, I gotta let it go. But like,
It's bothering you because you know it's not supposed to look like that.
I know. It's okay. I'm gonna perfect my craft, and I'm not gonna have to
It's
worry about it.
fine.
And then it's not gonna kill my OCD.
It's fine, baby. It's fine.
My OCD.
I understand how you is because you want to do your shit legit. You want to look perfect.
I don't like that half-ass
that's
shit.
it.
Don't give me
That's-
no. And that honestly, I've come to realize that's why I get so mad at my kids. I've come to realize they do half the job, and because they do half the job, I be ready to tax them behind because I'm not. Don't give me that half-ass. I don't give you half-ass. Don't give me half-ass. Or I'm gonna start giving you half-ass. I'm gonna give you what you're giving me.
But so what it is?
We never did do the shots, yo. Y'all didn't do that. Y'all didn't take our liquors.
No, we didn't.
Cause I still have mine in my cup with my soda.
And then I got a shot glass. Here, baby. You want some sugar out here? All your troubles.
For all your hard work.
Okay.
But that's why I created my YouTube channel, honestly. Because I got tired of people being like not understanding and people like
They don't understand.
you trying to find other people to understand what you're going through where you don't have to break down why you feel that way.
And then
You can just say it and they know
how
why
you feel
yeah.
it. It could be like the bipolar depression
Mhm.
or whatever y'all dealing with. And then you talk to somebody. Never be afraid to express how you feel. Never be afraid to tell them people that you have postpartum depression or whatever, however, because you never know. And then the person that you talk to could be dealing with the same issue. Because I didn't know some of the stuff that she was dealing with. I was dealing with. It helps.
Facts. We just gravitated, and our kids just gravitated
And
towards each
our
other.
kids have the same symptoms.
Yep, and they just gravitated towards each other.
It's crazy. It's so crazy.
It is. That was insane, though, honestly.
And we don't even know each other.
Nope,
The kids
from Adam. Not at all.
Mm.
And these kids,
It's
definitely.
It's quick.
But that's because they know people with conditions know people with conditions.
Conditions.
Like you say, it takes a crazy to know a crazy.
Yeah.
Facts.
And depression and depression and ones and then if they don't know one and then the ones that they think that they're not, there are and the ones like people that stereotype and then instead of stereotyping, now they even knowing, you know, instead of stereotyping. And once you get the knowing, you never know. They might be the pattern of depression real hard to you and you never know. You save their life.
That's
Without
true.
cutting themselves, or
That's
without over drinking themselves, or snorting anything to make them, cope with themselves. They can either be eating paint to cope with the depression.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just that fume off of eating nail polish cools their, depression stage where, okay, I don't have to smoke to get high. You know what I'm saying? Most people choose a different type of drug. It don't have to be drug. It could be music or whatever. However,
That's the girls at your house?
someone had to sit over there with them.
Nice to meet you.
So it's like, it's crazy. So if y'all dealing with anything, depression, any type of disorder, any type of anything, don't be scared to talk about it because you never know. And you might not want to talk about it because people gonna look at you like this. It don't matter.
Like, wait, you got what? Like, what?
And that's not my problem. And then at the end of the day, you never know. You never knew. Like, I never knew. And
That's why I said I'm living my truth now, and I'm trying to tell everybody, you got something going on, yo, stop the stigma. Stop. Because this is why we all living in denial. People that have shit that need to get help won't admit they need help.
And that's was one of my biggest problems. Like, I didn't know when I was depressed, bipolar depression. I didn't even know that. I didn't know. I kind of knew, but I was in a denial stage. I was in the stage, no, I'm not depressed. It's just my mood swings because of what I'm dealing with, my personal issues I'm dealing with in my personal life, whatever, however. That's why I'm, ready for the thing. But once I get where I need to be, then I'll be okay. But no, I was depressed.
It never changes.
You know what I'm saying? It never changes. The only thing that changed was I gained one plus thing after another, dealing with my situation better. You know what I'm saying? That supports me in my life better than what it was at first. So that's on the game plus. But then at the end of the day, it's like you need to talk to somebody to relieve stress, to relieve something. And like I said before, goes back to certain people does certain things to relieve some stress. It might be music, it might be certain stuff, but whatever, however you choose to do your leeway to relieve your stress, do not harm yourself, please.
Correct.
Bodily harm. You feel like you about to do that, go to the nearest person. You can't get to them, call somebody.
Correct. Hey, now that she's saying that, I told y'all can email me, y'all can DM me. I don't care if I'm going through my shit. I actually cope with my shit better when I'm helping somebody else
Yes.
with their shit. Okay? Like I said in my last video, I'm always a therapist for everybody else, but that's because it helps me with my
Yeah,
shit.
a lot of people don't understand that, but it helps to talk to somebody. It helps. If you go through a problem, and I know that you're going through a problem, if I can't help you with your problem, and I know somebody to help you with your problem, it will help me out. So if I know, prime example, that I'm gonna use a baby. Your baby's on something like nearshore, and my baby's on something like nearshore, and I have like 50 cans, and you don't have no cans. I'm gonna give you a can.
Correct.
Regardless if I have enough cans or not, I'm gonna give you a can. Because you need can of milk for your baby. Wherever, it don't have to be a can of milk, it could be whatever. If I have it, you
That's
get
like me. I'm the same way.
it. If I don't have it, I know somebody can get it. I direct it. If I don't know nobody knows to get it, I know I still will look until I can find it. And then if I can't find it, I just can't find it. I'm sorry. I thought I could. I can't. It's just gonna work my brain until I can find it. And everybody look at me like, no, it's okay. No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. Because you came to me,
I'm the same
and
way,
I'm trying to
yeah.
solve your problem. It could be mustard. Where can you get harmless mustard? Where? Who? What? Huh? You can get it from Walmart. No, because I went to Walmart. No, you can go to the farmer's market, whatever, and get it. You know, prime example.
Me, when I'm helping somebody else through their stuff or just listening, it reminds me that some people can have it worse
Yeah.
than me.
Yeah.
And then it gives me the drive to help
To
them
help them.
and keep pushing for
Yes,
myself.
yes, because when I tell you my depression is bad, way bad, everybody may think because I walk around with a smile on my face, I'm happy, ain't nothing wrong. Oh, I'm seriously depressed. I'm in the house crying, one minute I'm good, next minute I'm not. I am good, and I don't take my medicine for it because it don't do nothing but make me
Yeah,
hurt a
my
person.
meds don't
So
do
forget that medicine. I'm gonna keep doing the normal, natural herbal lessons that I'm normally supposed to be doing for it. Hey.
Yeah, my meds don't do shit. I take it because like I said, I'm being compliant, so I'm not gonna say I don't take the bitch, but it don't do shit.
It don't.
It don't
It's
do shit.
just not being us
Weed
being
will help me
compliant.
before anything
You know what I'm
else
saying?
can.
It's not us being rebellion or not us not trying to do what the doctors tell us. The medicine don't work. So if the medicine don't work, I'm gonna do something that I know will work. Therefore, it might be not taking my meds, but listening to some music, or it might be me drinking this bottle of liquor to calm my nerves from me being happy one minute and sad the next minute, or me, oh, I can't stand you, or oh, I love you. For me being bipolar, whatever choice that you choose to do to lead you from not being depressed, do it. And if it don't cause nobody harm to nobody or yourself, do it. Don't give a care how somebody look at you. It could be you at this red light and you going through a depression stage and you just need to get out the car and start screaming and everybody looking at you like you crazy. We already know why you out the car screaming. Just me and her, let alone you screaming. We already know why you screaming because you going through one of your trigger sprays. Oh, so I'm gonna get out the car and scream with you. And now everybody looking at us like we crazy because we screaming on the interstate. Why we screaming on the interstate? Because we going through a depression stage or whatever the case it may be. It triggered us. So I'm gonna get out the car and everybody know I'm going through what I'm going through. And you can look at me how I am or whatever. Take it or leave it. And by that being said, by you going out the car and screaming and helping yourself relieve whatever you're dealing with, is helping somebody else deliver them from whatever they're dealing with.
Correct.
So by me talking to her, she not even knowing that she just helped me out a whole lot of bottle line. I was finna slump down and everything. I ain't gonna do nothing.
No, baby girl, let me tell you, I did though. So last night I was going to do your nails. I was gonna call you in to come do your nails because I wasn't going to go to bed. But I'm a real spiritual person, and I'm an empath. So I followed what told me that you didn't need it there, you needed it today.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't do
Yeah,
it.
I already knew because I was like, hold on, no, I need to do something because this morning, like I told you, I walked, literally, I spazzed the house out over everybody.
I told you, I rolled over and was like, yep, somebody else is having a day like me.
I didn't mean for it to happen. I apologize, but it just happened.
It happens. It's life, yo. It
I was sitting there
happens.
like, yo, my daddy, what was crazy about it, because my daddy just said the same exact thing my mom was fussing me about. But she really wasn't fussing, she was just asking me.
Yeah.
And then I took it as her. My daddy just hit me with the same exact, why this, and this. It's not, dog, I just gotta sweep the goddamn lawn. And then my mama come in, she didn't come at me like that, it was just because the person who was
Everybody
there,
yeah.
and then she came at me, and I'm like, Mom, I'm not coming at you like that. I'm not coming
It's
towards
just
you.
that
It's just a reaction.
I'm already like, yeah, I'm already 1,000.
And I'm not on the medicine, so I'm not. And my mama already knew, because my mama battled with depression too. So all of us go through a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And all it does is, it's sad because when we have our groups to go through or whatever, it's really not a group, a support group, because at the end of the day, I say my thing, I say your thing, and then at the end of the day, we're done. We're not really doing support group. So like, for instance, I'm having one of my days, I should be able to call you, and you can go from there. And then,
Can you roll for me?
and then you're having one of your days,
I'm
you
lazy,
can call
I'm
me.
gonna roll. Unless I really have to.
So it's like, we, at the end of the day,
That
we
bag
roll.
should have everything you need. The black little bag right here.
And at the end of the
It should
day,
have everything. Unless I don't have no blunt wrap. Sorry about that. I got paper. You could put the tip if you want to. You don't have to put the tip. And whatever. And whatever. I don't care. As long as we got the herbs, you know, rotating, I'm good. I don't care if there's a tip or no tip.
but like I said before, whoever's valuing anything, tell somebody. And if
Correct.
that next person you tell, don't help you out. Go
Keep
tell
yelling
somebody
out, keep
else.
yelling.
Because this is a true matter. Wherever you're dealing with depression is true.
Correct.
It's true. I'm a living factor. I've been in the hospital more than one time due to stress, and I was with tubes and stuff stuck in my nose. And it's not no giving joke. It's true. I'm a living witness. It's true. Depression is true. People that battle depression different ways. It might be crying, it might be overeating, it might be anything, snorting, whatever.
It might be isolation.
It might be not
anything.
even with the normal stuff that you normally do, like conversating on a regular basis. You're not conversating no more. You're closing the door like I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes I open the door one minute, I'm closing the door next minute, I open the door next minute, I'm crying, I'm walking up and down, spazzing on people. That's not good. That's not good for your health, because what it's doing is shutting you down. Now, physically, it's shutting you down. Mentally, it's shutting you down. Spiritually, it's shutting you down. I'm a living factor. And
It's
I'm
shutting
only,
down all
and I'm
across the
only
board.
32. I'm dealing with all of it. I'm 32, dealing with it now. And just had a baby. Last year, 2020. 2020, now it's 2021. So I'm dealing with all of it. So
How was it giving birth during COVID 2020, yo?
it was scary as hell because, like I said, it was a cesarean. It was an emergency at that. So her heart rate wasn't even beating. It was like this, like a horse, no heart rate, galloping, and then it stopped. Then it kept going. Then it stopped, and then when it like.
Remote control. He like, mommy ain't listen to me, so I'm gonna say him to ask her.
And then on top of that, it was like she stopped breathing. It made them get her on the monitor, take her off the monitor because she wasn't breathing on the monitor. So when I was breathing, she stopped breathing. When she stopped breathing, I stopped breathing. So it was like we flip-flopping. So that's when she started breathing real heavy and stuff. And then you have to pay attention to her when I come in the room, she and she's fine because we feed off of each other. We need each
That's
other.
how all my
we
kids-
need each
that's
other
how
for
me
the
and my
breathing
kids
and
are,
stuff.
yeah.
When I have my pass out spells, he has to grab her, really bring her in the room where I'm at, and chest on chest, how we had to do
Yeah,
when we
skin to
nasty
skin on
first skin
skin.
to skin
Yeah.
contact. That's what I have to do really with her in order for us to
Yeah.
whatever, however it could be. And then when I have to go through my crying spells and stuff, she go through her crying spells. You thinking it's either she's not, it's not because she's either, it's because she feel what I'm feeling. And
Yeah.
I already know about
Yeah.
auras and stuff. And when your kid, like when stuff
When you're
start,
that connected,
Yes.
your kids feed off of you.
your kids speak,
Well,
and
this-
then
This the one thing I learned though, which might be what you have going on too, which might be what you have not realized. You may be an empath as well, because my kids suck my energy out of me. When they're not balanced and they're all over the place and their conditions all over the place, they literally suck my energy dry.
and then she start, they whatever habit, they start crying or they start whining or whatever. And then after that, after you calm down, they calm, and they sleep.
Yeah, yo, like
They never like this is stuff is true. Like whatever y'all dealing with, whatever. Speak on it. I don't care if they look crazy in your face, call you retarded, stupid, slow, whatever. Speak on it.
Correct.
Speak on it, and you're not slow, stupid, dumb, retarded, whatever, for speaking on it, because what you're telling is you want help, and the reason why you're not speaking on it because people think it's crazy because you're telling them that you're bipolar, so in their mind you're thinking you're crazy, but you're not crazy. It's
Right.
You're dealing with a lot of stuff, emotional stuff that you don't know how to express, and when you were little you try to express it and you got in trouble for, or you didn't get in trouble for, but by you expressing it and then nobody act on it right then and there, then you don't think nobody really want to pay attention and care. Then you got the ones who really care about it but really don't really care about it, but do something about it, but don't really want to do nothing about it, but because you're my family or friend and I know I don't want nobody else in the street to give you nothing bad or do nothing bad to you or harm you. I'm going to help you. Even I don't want to help you, I'm going to still help you.
Correct.
But I'm going to give you half-ass help.
Correct.
But I'm going to give you half, I'm going to give you the whole but half. You get me?
Mhm.
It's kind of crazy. But at the end of the day, don't be scared. Speak up on anything. You feel that it's wrong in your heart, and speak up on it. Don't care how people think.
Correct.
Because at the end of the day, you got to deal with it. You have to deal with it. So by you, this is what people don't understand. When you dealing with stuff, this is what they don't understand. By you dealing with stuff, you got to keep it inside. By you keeping it inside, you're not helping yourself and you're not helping the next person. Because right now, like I'm speaking to you, I'm having one of those moments right now. I'm about to break that and cry.
Don't cry because you're going to make me cry. Then we're going to be too fucking crying. Have this on this damn video. Stop. What the hell?
Like, it's crazy. It's just so crazy. Because one minute you could be good, the next minute you can't, and then the next minute you could be good, and the next minute you can't, and then they're looking at you like, oh, she faking, this and that. No, this is real. It's so crazy because one minute you feeling okay, then the next minute your body is like, we're gonna cry, we're gonna laugh. And like right now, I'm in between crying and laughing, so I'm sitting here trying to hold it together, and then I'm like, okay, we good. And so then before I hear my voice going in and out, in and out, in and out, because I'm trying to keep from crying, because I'm tired of this, I'm tired of dealing with this, and then it's like, they so quick to dope us up on drugs, not to fix the dang old problem. I understand drugs, some of the medicine do help.
Drugs, yeah.
Some people do, some people don't. But the ones who really telling you, coming to you and telling you that the drugs is not working, do something about it. Don't try to give me more drugs on top of more drugs. If I'm coming to you and telling you, oh, when I'm passing out, I used to smoke, you know what I'm saying? Do something about it. Give me a car or something. And you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm coming to you, telling you your medicine that you're giving me is not working for my bipolar. They're not trying to give you nothing until you dead halfway on your deathbed, kirking out like I was. Just had a damn baby, had postpartum depression turned into regular depression. And then on top of that, COVID-19, cesarean, emergency cesarean. Not on top of that, I just got off the phone with who I was talking to on the phone. They tell me something, no man, we got to strip you real fast. We got to strip you fast because the baby's about to die. You and the baby dying.
Yeah, I went through that shit too.
So what am I supposed to do?
But 2020 through COVID, you good, Jay. I would've.
The new good plus about having a baby 2020 is you don't have to really wear your mask when you have your baby. Only time you do is when you're coming out the delivery room to go in your regular room, and then when you're in the delivery and having a baby, everybody around you have to have their mask, but you don't have to.
Yeah, regardless, you have to have it anyway.
Yeah, regardless,
but you don't have to have yours. That's crazy though. Use the other hand and smoke the cigarette and oh damn, hold on, let me smoke this. I forgot.
But like I said before, this is whatever you're battling with, it could be anything. Don't matter. Get some help. Get some help.
Correct.
Get some help. And if you can't get no help for yourself, stand somewhere, write on a piece of paper, I need help. Somebody gonna see that. Somebody gonna help you. And if nobody help you, you keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Just because one person didn't want to help you, the next person will.
Use that drive. Use that drive.
Just because the next person, two people before that one person didn't want to help you, the next two people might will. After the next two people might be, the next 4 people don't want to help you. The next 6 people might will. Whoever, just do it. Just don't sit there and cope with it by yourself, because at the end of the day, you're not healing yourself for real. You're just hurting yourself. Because I had to learn that for myself, and I'm still learning this.
You're hindering yourself from growing when you impose yourself in what you feel safe in because you already know it. You have to get out that safety zone, and you have to say to yourself, "What's up, lady? What you doing?" Oh,
Hey, we got them days. We got them hands.
whatever makes you happy. She waiting for her money. She dying and smoke. I told her it's the paper. It's not the weed. It's the paper. That's why you don't cough. It's the paper. She was like, "Oh my God, I'm not feeling no pain." I was like,
And then also, it's also the different type of papers you get too, because some of them they could be the real shit, and then some of them be the authentic. And you gotta catch
Yeah.
it. You can catch it
Yep.
because Dutch Masters is on your Dutch Master. It say natural leaf, and then they got the one that say natural leaf. But
Correct.
it's different. One is the gold one, and then it say both of them is the same package and everything, but you gotta catch the wording and the
On the-
letter. Just like these are regular Newports. But if you get another the new brand that they had advertising out
Yeah.
for the
summer,
for the summer, it was green,
Yeah,
yellow, and orange,
yeah.
and the Newport logo was different
Different
and
than this
bigger
one, yeah.
because they were advertising and everything. That's why you gotta be close attention when you get your wallpapers and everything. Even though they say what they say, they're
it's
different,
still
honey.
ain't be
They
real.
still
Yeah,
different.
they
Even
be
though they're the
fake
same
imitation.
they're
Yeah.
fake imitation.
Yeah.
That's why when you get your shit and you have that little paper cardboard shit that's fake.
I want this. Yeah, you got. Yeah, I noticed that too because when I was reading, somebody told me they had purchased accidentally some fake ones, and it was not. It definitely was not the same.
You can tell the fake ones from the real ones because the fake ones had a little cardboard shit in the middle of it, and then they got the paper coming off.
Yeah.
And then some of them, they had the paper coming off of them, but they the real shit. Well, depending on how long they had them sitting
That's true. Yeah.
in the bill. Now, don't quote me on that. You gotta watch them, though. You gotta watch them. You gotta make sure it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because some of them be the legit shit, but it be stale and it still be fresh, but then they just coming off the leave me. Hold on. I'm going back to the YouTube channel. Hold on. This is fake. No. It might be real. It might be real, but it might be stale. So hold on. You gotta do the test. You gotta do the test. Everybody know the test. If you true. Everybody know the true test. If it's true. Everybody knows it. That's it. If you do what we do, everybody know. Everybody know the one test. And if it's fake, you don't know, it's easy to find out, honey. It's very easy.
Should be able to get it on Google. Google and
Yeah,
YouTube.
you Google
Everything's
YouTube.
on Google and YouTube, yo.
YouTube it up, Google it up.
You really do find everything on YouTube and Google. Yeah, that shit is crazy. But nah, that's honestly that's why I created this channel, because I was sitting there going through my shit in that apartment, and I'm like, yo, I have nobody that can legit understand what I am going through. Like,
That's crazy. And they don't understand it, and then some of the stuff I can relate to, and then some of the stuff I can't relate to, but I understand where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying?
because it's another person that's going through something to understand it. Like, you would know what it would trigger within me. You know what I'm saying? But when you're trying to explain it to a regular person, how do you explain this triggers me? Like, okay, you can't explain what triggers within you to explain why it triggers you.
Yeah, and then it's like the person is trying to figure out how to fix the problem or save you. If you say I'm drowning in my feelings, and they're trying to say why are you drowning in your feelings? How are you feeling? I don't know. I'm fucking confused. I don't know. Just fix it.
But you know, in those situations, though, I've noticed when I go through that, like when you're like asking somebody to save you and they don't want to do it, sometimes I've noticed if they just hold you, like you feel it, and then you start calming down. Like, no words have to be said, just that one action.
Yeah, just you figure it out. It don't matter. You can hug me, or just dap me up, or just sit here, take my hand. It don't even have to. You have to touch me. You don't even have to touch me, but just sitting in the same room as me, just sitting and listening to me, or just sitting in the same room, just staring at me. It is.
I need to know if this triggers you. I need to know if this bothers you. Okay, I'm the type of person that when I go to vent to somebody, I don't want to hear, I'm sorry you're going through that. I can only imagine. Hold on. I don't want to hear that shit.
I want to know.
Don't tell me that
Give
shit.
me the fact
if
that
you can't say, if you don't have nothing to say, then shut the fuck up. Just let me vent. Just
Yeah.
let me vent. And I'd rather you tell me honestly than that. I don't know what to say.
But
I'm here for you if you ever need a vent. I'm cool with that, but don't sit there and say the other words that for some reason to me are always fake and phony.
Yeah.
And I think that's why they trigger me. Do they bother you?
That's irritating.
Okay,
I'm
I thought
so
it was
sorry,
just me.
but
I thought it was just me.
I can tell you, I can show you, it's okay. You're sorry, it's okay. I understand that. But when you're not sincere about the situation, then that's when it irritates me. Then that's how I know you're not for real about the situation. But if you say I'm sorry, it's two different ways to say I'm sorry and be real and serenity about it. And then it's a way you can say sorry and be fucking phony about it.
Correct.
It's a way you can hear the octaves
and a tone of voice.
A tone of voice of saying I'm sorry.
And even how the words are said.
And how you said.
Correct.
Actions speak all the way.
Correct.
So
we pay attention to a lot of that small shit.
A lot of people don't pay attention. And they tell they try to label us we're not normal, but we're normal.
Oh, let me tell you about that part. Not to cut you off. Hold on, I meant to mention that. So in our channel, we are normal. Okay? In our channel, we're normal. And the normal people are called normies. So, like I say all the time, and I'm going to say it again. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that y'all normal people are actually the normal ones. Alright, and if we look at statistics, there's way more normal for us, you feel me, than there are normies. So at the end of the day, who says y'all not the crazy ones and we ain't the normal ones? Saying I'm still sticking to that story. Still, anybody? Have you read that in the Bible? Did you see anywhere in the Bible where God said, if you ain't got nothing wrong with you, you normal. And if you got something wrong with you, you crazy?
He made us the way he made us for
in his image, right? So that means God himself is bipolar. God himself is everything that's in this darn world. So nobody in reality is motherfucking normal. So again, in my channel, we normal, damn it. Fuck this shit.
True.
I'm sticking to my story, and I'm not changing it for fucking nobody. We normal, y'all the motherfucking normies. Fuck out of here.
The ones that look at fucking crazy, and the ones that we come to, and tell them that we're dealing with body. You know what I'm saying? We're battling with our inner self. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And then we're trying to fix them, but we don't know how to fix them. We think we fix them the right way, but we're not really fixing them. We're damaging them even more. You know, giving them more strength and more power. Well, we don't want to do that. We're trying to, demonize that. You know, so we pray, we do everything, and or we might not pray. We might do something besides spiritually. I'm just
pointing something.
Just using it as an example. I'm not just saying you have to pray. You could do certain stuff, that won't, but prayer does, help a situation out. It don't might happen right then and there, but it do happen. And a lot of people say, oh, you just preaching gospel, you just preaching. No, I'm just telling you, it helps. Just because you don't see him or whatever, however, you're not in God, you don't have to be in God to pray. You don't have to be a Christian to pray, honey. You don't have to be a Christian to pray, honey. Correct. All you have to do is just how I'm talking to you right now, just say 3 simple conversations. He hear you. You don't even gotta say, Father God, in the name of Jesus. You can just say anything, and he hears you. Just right now, how we talking right now, he hears you. He already know what you're saying before he even say it. And he already knows how he's gonna put the DNA in you before he even put the DNA in you. So, me dealing with the postpartum depression at first, and now I have regular depression. Now, I'm diagnosed with depression because he wanted me to go through what he needed me to go through to deliver me out of what I'm going through to help somebody else go through what they're going through.
Correct. And
to help them and let them know it's okay to speak on it, baby. Because at first, I was never speaking on nothing. I was keeping it on myself. But now, since you say you got to speak up on it, you got to let people know about it. I'm letting
live your truth, yo. Live your life no matter
it's
what.
Hard. Sometimes everybody say live it. It's hard. People be like, I'm scared to let them know what happened to you, or I'm scared to let them know that I was the one doing the stuff to somebody, and this will cause, you know what I'm saying? So it could be conversation, sexual. It could be like you raped somebody, and the reason why you did it because you somebody did it to somebody, you know what I'm saying? And without you telling them, and then the reason why you don't come to them because one, you know it's wrong, you went to jail behind it, and then two, you don't want to let somebody know why you went to jail, and then you telling them, oh, I went to jail for something, and it was serious, but then they look it up, and they couldn't finally tell you why they went to jail, and then now you're upset, and then it's like, damn, I'm passing judgment, and I don't even passing judgment because he's trying to get help for it, but he's trying to get help for whatever, or she's trying to get help for whatever it is, but now everybody knows it's bad, and I don't want to talk to you, now they want to invest in themselves, or it can even be that, it could be something as, I don't know, something simple. You know, as I have a sex addiction problem, but now because we're friends and you know I have a sex addict problem, you're not gonna leave your man around me because I just you know that I'm trying to help. Yeah, and I'm not gonna do nothing to your man. Your man is not even in my cup of tea to do anything to. But just because
of how society
is, you're gonna keep thinking I'm doing the same thing, just like thieving, theft. You go to jail for theft, and you see money sitting on the table. Oh,
gonna automatically
you think that you took it and you didn't even take it, and they dropped it on the floor, and you picked it up, and you held it onto it until they came and said, "Oh, I lost $20. I'm not gonna spend the money. I'm just holding it." You see,
until somebody
who
let
says,
you know who
"Oh
it
yeah,
belongs
I
to."
had the money and I picked it up out the floor because one, you got kids, and I want the kids to, you know, take it and go to the store, and then two, I picked it up because I didn't want nobody else to take it and pocket it and spend it.
Correct. Well, automatically they're just gonna assume
that you stole
it
because you went to jail for theft and you trying to get help for theft.
But they gonna say
you did it. Or you have a problem with pills. And you popping pills, and now all of a sudden you taking a leave because you have a migraine headache, and the leave is the only one that can relieve your migraine. But now because you pop too many pills, and you asking for, you know what I'm saying? You asking for, can I get a pack of relief? No, I know you pop pills. You can't have nothing from me. Go to the drugstore. I ain't got the money, but I need the drugs, and you got the drugs.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I have a migraine, so you gonna let me die because I have a migraine because I used to pop pills? You know get pills? Forget it.
What does my past have to do with what I do
Yeah,
right
it's
now?
my present. I learned from my last demon that I was battling with, so why are you still making me suffer?
Correct. That's the one thing I don't like, honestly speaking. Don't judge me on my past. We go through our demons, like you said. We process them. We let that go.
Don't
and
keep
we
hanging
attempt,
over my head.
because you're not letting me grow. You're not letting me go. You're forcing me to stay in the nightmare that I already became okay with. Like
we're not okay with it, but we're just we're coping with it, but not coping with it. Not coping. I would say it sounds blunt, but it's not. It might sound crazy or harsh. Like we're something that somebody sexually molested me, but it's not okay. We know it's not
just
okay.
To move on.
But it's just to move on and let go. And for, you know how they say I can
come
forget.
to terms.
Yeah,
come to
terms.
That's the word.
So we finally come to terms with our, you know what I'm saying, that we're battling with, okay, he sexually assaulted me, and I still see the person today that he sexually assaulted me. So I'm just like, say forget it, but not forget it. And every time he comes around, I'ma jump or I'ma move to the left. And my spouse or whoever, my friends or whoever is moving to the right and I'm moving to the left, they're gonna figure out why you moving to the left. And then now they know because you spoke upon whatever happened to you in your past. So now they know, oh, when she moved to the left and I'm moving to the right, you know what I'm saying? And you see that fear in their face or whatever, and they tell you something and they stop dead in their tracks and they tell you why they stop dead in their tracks. Or they don't even tell you why they stop dead in their tracks. Well, they explain to you what happened, and then now you get a clarification of why and what they're stopping for. So that's automatically a red flag. Or Tanya stopped because she seen Tony, the one who touched her, is in the mall in a red shirt, so she automatically gonna stop. And by me being with Tanya, I know she stopped for a reason. Red shirt alert, 12 o'clock. Oh, that's so-and-so. Let me hurry up and move that person. Or let me hurry up and box this person in so this person can't see nothing that's going on. And we're going to easily maneuver ourselves wherever we have to go.
Correct.
And then if we can't maneuver, we're going to stand right there until that person can't see us. And then go from there. And if they see us, I'm going to run and scream like hell, or I'm not going to run. I'm just stand there and freeze and scream until somebody recognizes everything. And everybody gonna recognize because we gonna be yelling in the middle of everywhere, and they gonna turn around and look at you like you crazy. And now they can't do nothing to you because now you're in the midst of everybody. And not saying that they can't because whatever they were battling with and it was dealing with something, severity, and it was done in public, whatever, however, they're still going to try to do it. But still, the purpose of you screaming, everybody knows. So they're not going to be that bluntly. And if they is, they're not going to do as much to you as if they wanted to. They can do only but so much what they can do because there's so many people looking around. So I'm going to just touch you under your skirt. But still scream the hell out. They don't care. Still scream. So now we know everybody's going to start looking like little kids. Like,
That was going on.
you know what I'm saying? What's going on? That's a red flag alert. That's why when you tell your kids, when you go out somewhere and somebody touch you, scream like hell. Everybody's going to turn around. Like, hold on, red flag.
Because they're expecting to look
Yeah.
for, you know, somebody actually like getting beat, hurt, or
Yeah.
something. So
In that
that's gonna bring
direction.
that alert, yeah. And then it's gonna make them know something's going on.
Yeah. So
But you gotta speak. You
speak
gotta
up, speak up. Don't be scared. Because at first I was scared to speak up on a lot of stuff that's happening to me. And now by me talking to her and just talking in general to anybody about certain scenarios, you'll never know. So speak up on anything.
I tell people though, like honestly, when you speak, you never know what the other person's going through.
And
So that sometimes what they're going through, they can have suggestions and ideas to help you through your situation and vice versa. So I always tell people, I may not be your cup of tea. I know I say this all the time. My situation may not be your cup of tea, but you may know somebody who you can see these signs in them, but they're not admitting it to themselves. Talk to them, let them know, hey, I got a YouTube channel I'm fun. I want you to check out real quick, and then slowly start it in there. Have you seen something with somebody yourself? I'm worried about you about this. Like, man, use me.
it's not us being nosy or anything. It's called being
Wanting to
concerned
help.
and wanting to help. So it's not like, oh, I'm trying to know your business, I can go gossip. No, it's trying to help you, honey. It's trying to help. Speak up on it, honey. Don't
It's
violate.
trying to give y'all what we wish we had and didn't
Yes,
have.
because at the end of the day, you're gonna end up like me.
Or
You're
me.
gonna end up behind the door crying next to me in a roller coaster and trying to figure out what's going on, and then your loved one's gonna be sitting here looking at you like, Mom, you're going crazy.
Correct.
And then at the end of the day, they're gonna try to fix the matter, but then at the end of the day, they're not really gonna fix the matter. But then you're still dealing with what you're dealing with, but 2 times worse than what you're dealing with.
Correct.
Speak on it. Speak up on it.
And not just that though. I feel like people need to understand that when you have stuff going on and
We're
you
not
have
crazy.
kids, but you also have kids who have things going on. Don't expect
Yes.
our world to be
A perfect peachy
'Cause
clean.
it's not.
We're dealing with hell. On top of our hell that we're dealing with, we're trying to cope. Now, I wouldn't say hell. We're dealing with a lot of personal issues as being parents. With our special need, then on top of dealing with another special need child. So when you see a special need child out here, we yelling at them, not beating them, it's because we know how we is and we know how our child is. So from beating them, it's not going to do nothing but make the matters worse. So therefore, you have to sit here and talk to your special need child, whatever it has to be. It don't have to be a special need child. Sit there and talk to them real fast.
spend that time.
And then if you can't get the realization why they acting up, beat them.
Yeah. Like,
But
honestly,
most times you don't have to be the child to get them to understand what you have to do. All you have to do, you don't even have to yell at them. Ask them one simple thing: what is wrong with you? And they can't give you an answer, and they just run look at you. It's like, I don't care, I don't know. Okay, you got 5 seconds to tell me what you don't know and why you don't care. Or they make look at your face and say, I don't know, and then you ask them again, and they study having that attitude and that. Just ask them
so
again.
my kids, I got my own attitude. You can keep yours.
Yes.
Thank you.
Why you got your attitude? You too old, you too young to have an attitude. What's the attitude? Tell me the attitude. Why you got an attitude? Why you roll your eyes? You know why you roll your eyes? Why you sagging your pants?
Correct.
Do you know what the symbolization of sagging pants
Correct.
are? Do you really want to go sack the cow? History. Look it up, baby.
Correct.
Look it up. Look it up. So you're telling me this? Okay, look it up.
But yeah, if you speak your truth, live your skin. Okay? People always gonna say words are always gonna hurt. But
It's what you make the words become. So if you sit back, what she said, if you sit back and say, if somebody calls you a failure, you are no good, something, if you sit back at the end of the day, you listen to those words playing over and over again, and you don't speak up on how you feel, you're gonna be causing yourself bodily harm. Meaning, you're gonna shut down your whole body like my body's shutting down on me. Like, I'm battling with me not being able to sleep, me not being able to go nowhere because my body's shutting down. Because I didn't tend to my body how I need to tend to because I have 5 kids. But I'm tending to my kids' needs before my needs. And then I look at it like this. If you're on the airplane, you go to Timberlands, and they throw down the oxygen mask. Who got to wear the oxygen mask first? I do. Y'all do. Because we have kids. And ain't nobody going to do your kids like you do your kids. Ain't nobody going to give them oxygen. You're going to have to get them.
Yeah.
They're going to look at them, oh, I see babies, any nationality, any whatever. They're going to look and say, oh, it's kids. Okay, let's grab them off wherever, however, let's fix us. And they're really not going to fix them. They're going to help them for a little bit, but then they got their own problems to deal with it. So the ones, like the people and the people and the women and the male and whoever is dealing with their special needs on top of the special needs kids, it's not easy. We go through a lot, and we try our hardest. We might smile and everything is peachy, and it's not. We behind doors feeling like crap. We behind doors chugging down bottles of booze. We down behind walls doing whatever to cope with our stuff. Might be slitting our wrists or something, even though we're not supposed to be doing it, just to cope with the pain. We're doing it. And we're not supposed to because we don't want to speak up on certain stuff because we're going to get labeled as we're retarded, we're crazy, we're stupid. I don't care. I don't care no more. I don't really care.
I'm telling you, I'm living my truth since January.
I'm about to start doing it because at times you find yourself wanting to do it and then you start doing it and then you stop because it's like, ain't nobody trying to help me. Don't nobody really care. Ain't nobody want to listen. It's people out here that really care. It's people out here that really care and if they don't have the resources to help you, you know what I'm saying, physically help you right from them, they will find somebody to help you.
Piggybacking off of that, y'all can't financially help me, y'all can't add to the GoFundMe, that's cool. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share. I take that too. I'm trying to get to that 1K. Y'all saw Stinker do a video because we got 58 subscribers. Aww. 58. She threw a party. I'm like, so what you gonna do when we get a K then? Cause like you throw the party over 58. Like, what do you want to do? Like, yo. But no, seriously, y'all gotta speak.
Speak up, baby. Don't be afraid to speak because if you don't speak, you're gonna end up doing a lot of stuff. And if you feel your body shutting down on you, you shut down before your body shut down. Because if you don't, it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell. You're not gonna be able to do the normal things like take care of your babies, and you're gonna be able to take care of them, but you're not gonna be able to play with them. You're gonna be sitting out at the table somewhere, looking out the window like, oh, what's
y'all have a shell of you. It's a shell of you.
Yeah.
Not even a full party.
It's not even a full party. You just here, just looking out the window, like I am. Like I'm here, looking out the window.
Like I'm physically here.
I'm physically here, but I'm not mentally here. Oh, I'm mentally here, but I'm not physically here.
Yeah, that too.
Either way,
yeah.
Speak on it. You'll feel a whole lot better. And if you won't feel a whole lot better, speak to somebody tell somebody. If you will trust me, you'll feel a whole lot better. You will feel a whole lot better when talking about something. If you gotta talk to yourself, talk to yourself.
You gotta talk to YouTube like I do, because y'all don't talk to me, so y'all my damn counselors. I do hope y'all know that already, right? Y'all my free therapy session.
Hello. I ain't paying no money to the nursery.
And I ain't gotta hear y'all mouth either, so I can say whatever I want. I ain't gotta hear nothing. You know when the doctors be saying shit that pisses you off and you want to go in on them hard, and you know you can't. So see, with YouTube, I know I can say whatever's really on my mind, because y'all not gonna say that. It don't matter. I live my life. I'm happy. I'm good to go. I gotta do that. I want to do the full acrylic actually in the pink. So I know you want one that was red and black, but I wanted to do red, black, red, black. On the other hand, no, lies, bullshit. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do black. I was gonna do the red and black on this one, but I wanted to do the glitter one instead of this one, and then do a red and black, but instead of a red and I don't know.
Do how you do.
Your red and black combo is talking to me.
I love my red and black. I love my red and black. That's why I love my red and black.
It's talking to me. It's like,
I love my red and black. I love my red and black.
But since we're using the acrylic, we're not painting because the acrylic is the color, so we're just passing it something after we're done. That's why I love the dip colors, because you don't gotta paint. It's already the color.
And I'm so glad I got colors.
on
Yeah,
like that.
'cause he's the only
They're
boy.
the only boys.
And I got all girls. Sorry, I'm sorry, baby.
Oh, that's so tight. He be alright.
He be alright. He had fun with all the other little
He
kids.
be alright. He be alright.
But he's the only boy.
He
Sorry.
be alright.
Pray to God for that one. For that poor boy.
Yeah, that's God's fault. You talk
That
to
ain't
God
my
about
fault.
it.
Talk
You
to
let God know you wasn't happy on that one, okay? Be like, that's what happened.
See, that's what happened. I'm sorry. See what happened. I'm more happy to y'all.
Still got this spot, though.
And I got mystery drink. That's everything in my cup that I had at the house. Oh, well, baby, pour me a shot of that and put it in here. Because this is sky high watermelon. I'm done with that. After I did this and all that, yeah, we're going to do that. It takes a lot to get me there.
I don't drink like I used to.
I don't either. Because I think the stuff that we used to do when we were growing up, we don't do no more. Like the certain stuff like oodles and noodles I used to eat, I can't eat no more. Peanut butter, peanut butter jelly I used to eat, but I can't eat no more. A lot of stuff, like a lot of other stuff that we used to eat when I was growing up, I can't do no more. Milk is one of them. When I'm pregnant, I drink milk. That's how my kids know. My mommy drink milk, she's pregnant. Bananas, I can't do. I used to eat bananas. I cannot do a smell of banana, no nothing. Nothing.
Wow.
I can't do banana, nothing. I don't like banana. I can't stand the smell of it. I don't like the texture of it. And everybody be like, it's a shape. I don't like bananas. I used to eat them like it was nothing. I don't like bananas.
That is so funny, bananas. Like, what bananas do to you, yo? Let me find out.
It's just, I think it's because, you know how you gotta, when everybody eat the slime off the banana. They don't peel the whole banana and they leave the string on the banana.
Yeah.
Don't leave no meat on the banana, just the meat. I don't want that. And then, even though you think you got it off, and then after you eat that last drop, you know how the little tail of the banana be real good and you ready to
Well,
eat
you
it?
know you opened the banana the wrong way, right?
No, when I open my banana, I open from the top.
No.
I flips it and open
Oh,
to the little
from the
tail.
butt.
Yeah, from the
Yeah,
butt.
okay.
And it still have that little
Yeah.
string on it. It's like, you know, that last drop and it had that little excess stuff. Once you be like, no, I never eat bananas. I don't do bananas. You try to give me a banana and I will throw it. I do not do bananas. My kids will do bananas, like certain stuff that I used to pick up on. My son, honey buns. I'm a honey bun fanatic. When I was pregnant with him, honey bun. My daughter, my oldest daughter, honey bun. Promise, couldn't do honey buns. I had to have oatmeal pie.
Oh, wow.
No, Caviar was honey bun. Jordan was oatmeal pie. Promise was oatmeal pie and honey bun. But my honey bun had to be in the microwave, peanut butter and jelly.
Are you serious?
Try to microwave. Or take me back. Stove.
A peanut butter jelly on the stove?
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly on the stove.
Hold the fuck
You
up.
never had it
Hold
warmed
on,
up?
hold on.
Like a grilled cheese. On different days you put your butter, instead of doing regular butter, if you want flavor butter, you go into the store and buy your favorite butter, whatever, put it, grease the pan, do it like you do in a regular grilled cheese, but in the inside, instead of all your stuff is in the inside, you flip it over, let the stuff melt and everything, put it in there. And then you do it just like a honey bun too. You do the honey bun just like grilled cheese. Because it's glazed already on the outside, so I prefer whatever you do. You could do the spare on butter, or you could do the non-spare on butter. You could use your regular butter and put it in the pan. Don't get the pan too hot. Just get enough hot to where you know how you like your grilled cheese. And then put it in there and then flip it. But when you do the honey buns, when you glaze honey buns, you have to be precise when you do it. Because if you don't, it will burn yourself and you're going to be mad.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
gonna taste
try
nasty.
this. I
I'm
gotta try
telling you.
this.
Get it, girl.
My little 3 ounces gotta try this. I can
I'm
only
telling you.
take a bite or two
Certain
and I'm full.
certain people don't like certain stuff. It's good to me, but it might not be to you.
Yo,
Like
I eat the rarest things.
I do too. Because when I was pregnant, they looked at me because I ate something and it was a condiment. Ranch wasn't supposed to go on something I was eating, and they looked at me. It was like, ew. It was pineapple. No, it was peanut butter and what? Peanut butter and what was on it? It was peanut butter and something. And you looked at me, it was like, it was nasty. It was something with peanut butter and something on it. And it was disgusting. And I was like, what? You eat peanut butter on what now? You want peanut butter? It was a chicken. It was something out of the ordinary that peanut butter do not go on. And they turned around, looked at me, and I was eating it. And everybody was like, "You really gonna eat this? You're nasty." And I was like, "No, I'm not." And they was like, "You must be pregnant." All the women turned around, and was like, "That's pregnancy." And even certain men told him I was pregnant. I'm like, "I'm not pregnant. What the heck? I'm not pregnant." Everybody told me I was pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. pregnant. I'm not drinking no milk. I'm not. But I was eating peanut butter with everything I was eating. Everything. Chips, peanut butter. Ice, peanut butter. Ice don't do nothing with peanut butter.
Ice is just
Peanut
ice.
butter. I'm peanut butter. You can tell you, peanut butter.
Yo, hold on. Ice and peanut butter.
Peanut
Right?
butter.
Hold on. What that tastes like?
It tasted good to me, but at the time when he said it now, I tasted it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Ice and peanut butter. Yo, that's a
Ice
good
and
one.
peanut butter, that's disgusting.
That's a good one. Ice and peanut butter. Yo, that's yeah, that's a new one for me. I definitely don't.
They tell you the different pregnancy. When they tell you when you have babies, the pregnancy be different. It's true.
It is.
I never had a cesarean. I had to have one. I never went through bipolar depression. I got depression. I was hypertension. I had hypertension all through my pregnancy, and it turned into regular blood pressure. Every pregnancy I had regular blood pressure, but it wasn't that high. This last one, I had it was real high. It was like good.
She was like, well,
The good thing about it is my temperature stayed the same through everything. When I was having my like I was season and everything, my temperature stayed the same. It did not go up, it did not go down. It stayed the same. I was so happy. I was so happy.
yo, things you go through during pregnancy. Like guys don't understand.
And they think they understand, but they don't. Okay, you want to be in my shoes? Lord, let's reverse the roles.
Facts.
The reason why you don't be a man, the reason why us as females is not men is because he puts us in our specific role. He puts us in the specific role because us as a female can go through certain stuff as a male wouldn't. For example, us as parenting. Us mothers have a lenient heart than fathers do. Certain fathers. So, for instance, you would tell your child she cannot have a phone, and she'll turn around. She'll turn around.
You
Yeah.
blow the baby. I heard that certain fathers, that was a blow to you. Y'all don't know how you would catch that.
Like certain ones, I'm just saying, like certain ones that tell the daughters or the sons, no, they can't have nothing, but then go to the other parent and say, yeah, and then you causing a wedge between their relationship, their whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the kid's sitting back like, what the hell
what
is
the
this
hell?
happening? And why am I getting my ass? Because you just caused me and your father to, argue. So I'm not going to beat you, but I'm going to take your PlayStation away for 2 weeks. Or I'm going to take something to let you know you just caused me and your dad or whoever we was talking to beef for no reason because you want us to beef because you want something not so you could have.
Correct.
Whatever the case may be. So in between time frame, don't cross-examine. You know what I'm saying? Don't interpret parenting. If y'all together, work together. If y'all not together and y'all co-parenting, work together. Just that's all I say, work together. Because at the end of the day, it's going to come for y'all benefit. I mean, at the end of the day, if you look at it, it's the kids. That's all that matter. Y'all, what y'all got to deal with is on a personal matter. But when it comes down to kids, don't pull them, please.
Correct.
Don't.
Correct. Co-parent correctly. Respect each
And
other.
I'm in live media, and I used to do it. I'm a main factor of it. I would use all 4 of my kids as crushes for my baby daddy. But I had to realize I was hurt. I wasn't hurting them. I was hurting my kids, and I was hurting me because I had to deal with the fact of dealing with the attitude because they didn't. You know what I'm saying? You know, he came around, but he was around, but it was like. He wanted to spend time because he thought he needed this. You don't need this to have time. That little time
I know some
that you
dudes
take.
are
You know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
He take the time. No, let me get it facts, okay? Because we don't lie to me. He does do stuff for his kids. He does do.
We
You know
recording,
what
but
I'm saying? He does do stuff for his kids and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? He takes the time out for them, but he thinks because he don't have money is not. I'm gonna let you know now. For everybody who has parents and who don't have parents but thinking they want to have parents, I mean who want to have kids, and the parents that have kids don't have kids now and they want to have kids. Listen, just because you don't have money don't mean you don't have to spend time. Time. Do you realize the word time? Time is not MONEY. Time does not mean MONEY. I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to repeat it again. MONEY does not mean TIME with your kids. I'm telling this because certain parents, we spend money on these iPhones because you don't have time to spend with your kids that you had. I understand that you have a 9-to-5, then got to go to another 9-to-5 because you're trying to make means meet. I understand it, baby. But what I'm telling you is, when you do have that time off of work, take time for your babies. honey. I'm not saying spend money. I'm talking about actually get in their mug and ask them what the heck they doing. Because half of these parents now don't know what the kids are doing, thinking they know what the kids are doing, and then pull up on their Facebook page, social media pages, or whatever, and see their kids with their butt up in the air, half tail naked. And then they wondering why. It's because the pattern had started when they was little with us, and it's going on. Stop it. Stop it.
That's true though. That is so true.
Stop it. And we wonder why half of our kids are battling with ADHD or battling what they with, because they're trying to, get whatever they battling with under control, but also seek help, but also not try to be disrespectful, but it comes out disrespectful, and then we're ready to beat them. We beat them because to show them that we love them, but we also tell them why we just chastise them for it. Because, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Isn't this just that shit? I'm going to beat you, but first, before I beat you, I'm going to talk to you. Then I'm going to beat you. And then I'm going to talk to you again, and then I'm going to beat you again. But if I see beating is not working for you, I'm going to try something else. You know what I'm saying? But if I have to, if it's, prime example, I don't beat my kids a lot. Only time I beat my kids if they're running in the street in Cincinnati, they can die, and I can go to jail behind it. Then I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah.
I don't like beating my kids.
Because you're gonna stop me from being a mom.
Yeah.
And you're gonna take my other kids away because you don't want to this time your behind ain't how to do it. Like you took away my whole reason of living now. Like what's wrong with
and
you?
now I'm in jail because I chastised my kid, and then you say I'm child neglecting them because I'm child abusing them because.
You chastise them.
I'm chastising them with a belt or a switch or something. How we was growing up, we gonna do how we normally when we was growing up. I'm gonna chastise you how I did. You know what I'm saying? I was raised. So now you gotta look at how you chastise your kids now, because they're gonna say you abusing them. But as long as I'm concerned, they're mine. Just because I don't have legal rights to them, because I didn't pay a bill, a stamp tax to Uncle Sam or whatever, they're not mine. They're mine. I pushed them out. I'm the one, you know what I'm saying, was in the delivery room, dying on the damn deathbed pushing.
I'm the one that shared my
or
body.
You cut me. I got a permanent mark. Or I got permanent stuff to tell me that I pushed this baby and this ain't mine. You lie. You a lie. Who ain't mine? But they ain't gonna lie.
I never understood that. How you gonna tell me something that I carry, that I shared my body with? You know what I'm saying? It's not mine.
And it is yours. But by you in the state of whatever law in Virginia or whatever, however, they're not yours until you go actually get papers on it. So pretty much, we'll go back to slavery time. Slavery time. Why my baby got a stamp on them. Technically, a birth certificate is a stamp for them. Yeah. And that's crazy. That's sad. So pretty much, we're back in slavery time. And like I was explaining to him, my husband, I look at the world differently. I look at it like a Monopoly board. We're only pawn pieces. If you look at it technically, you want to be a dog, a wheelbarrow, or whatever, have a ship or whatever. You move around on the Monopoly board. Now, okay, vivid detail. Monopoly board. You're playing, you're hopping around, whatever, however. Prime example here. We stay.
Put your hand in real quick. It won't stay on.
We stay where we stay at. Okay, regular life. Monopoly board, we move the pawn pieces to the hotel, we gotta pay taxes pay, and everything like that. Vivid day life. If you want to be technical, look upstairs in the sky. We're in the sky board. We're on a vivid Monopoly board. If you want to be, we're paying money to get on the bus. We're paying money to pay these taxes and all this stuff. We're getting taxed for all this stuff. The only time they don't tax is tax day.
Correct.
For real. And we don't have to pay taxes. So if anything to say $4.04, it's just $4. Anything to say $5.06 is just $5 on that day.
Worry about,
you know what I'm saying? The taxes. But then the next day you do have to worry about taxes. A lot of people don't know that.
It goes back to being normal.
Yeah. So a lot of people thinking they have to pay taxes, a little 5-4 or whatever, and then they really don't. So they didn't know.
Crazy.
A lot of stuff they don't know, and then a lot of these stuff they do know, they don't know, they don't want to speak up on it because they think people want to, no, that's not how you do. You never know until you speak up on it. Closed mouth don't get fed. And even though you got it fed closed and you still getting it fed, still closed mouth don't get fed. Just because I know her don't mean you know what I'm saying, I can help you, but still in the midst of me helping her, I can still help her more by her opening up. you can still help another person, even though you're helping the person to what they tell you. Prime example, it could be they didn't have no groceries, so you went to the store, used your EBT, and got them groceries. But not only did they didn't have groceries, they needed a light bill paid or a resource, some type of resource or some type of anything. I'm just using prime example. Anything they needed help with, and instead of them telling you right then and there, they tell you a little later. Instead of when you help them with the groceries, now instead of them telling you the everything I have a problem with, I just not only need groceries, I need like $50 because I'm short on my rent or something, and not telling them they scared because they're not gonna help them, or they think they're gonna use the money for something else. Going back to what we said, stereotyping or whatever. Because they had theft, they're not trying to help them. They think they're going to use the money for popping in pills. Like I said before, anybody could be dealing with any type of disorder, demons, whatever. However, it don't have to be depression. It don't have to be sexual. It don't have to be popping pills. It don't have to be whatever. You could just be dealing with any typical battling, whatever, and the doctor did not diagnose you with depression, whatever, but you're crying one minute, then you're next minute, they're going to say, ain't nothing wrong with you. Keep going looking for stuff. I'm telling you, this is signs of depression because I'm dealing with it now. The roller coaster, you're crying one minute, the next one you're not crying. Then the next one you're happy, the next one you're not. You know when you know your true person. Other person don't give you your true feeling, how you feel is yourself. And at the end of the day, if you're feeling a fucked up individual, then that's how you're going to be. At the end of the day, how you feeling is how you're going to try to persuade the whole throughout the day. So if you're having a foul, messed up day, by you talking to somebody, instead of you having a foul, messed up day, you're having a perfect day. Not saying to perfect because you're smiling, but like, I feel so much relief. I'm smiling a little bit, but I'm not really smiling in the inside, but on the outside, I'm smiling because I feel a little bit better. So it does help. It does help.
I feel like somebody finally understands you.
And when you finally find somebody understanding, it's so exciting, it's so happy. Like a little kid in the candy store. Prime example. You get a kid the money, $20. We're going to the candy store, we're going to the toy store. You only got $20, you better spend that $20 wisely, honey. When I say this, you need help, get help. When you battling with something, don't matter what it is. Whatever it is, get help. Speak on it. Like I said, it could be sexual, it could be mental, it could be, it doesn't matter what it is.
Nothing's too big.
Nothing's too small. Right? Everything matters. Small stuff matters, big stuff matters, everything matters.
If it affects you, it matters.
This is how you know if it affects somebody. If they're willing to take the time out to listen to your problem and try to figure out how to fix it or how to help you, they truly care. And then on top of that, not saying they don't, the people that don't actually sit down and listen don't really care. They do care, but in the midst of them trying to, don't want to say, I can't help you, they're just going to say, okay, I'm listening, but really can't help you. But instead of them telling you they can't help you, they're going to sit here and listen to you. Instead of saying, I can help you, but really can't help you, they're going to listen. And if they can help you, they're really going to help you. But if they can't, they're going to listen to you. And it still help you even if they can.
Because that at least helps.
Yeah. The little small stuff by talking helps.
Helps big time.
Not knowing by we sitting here talking, you're helping me. You're healing me. You're healing my eating. Whatever I'm battling with, you're healing me. So pretty much, if I was battling with an ending of crying right now because in the depression, I have a roller coaster of crying and everything. And you're helping me. Because right now, if I was in the house right now talking, I would have been crying. I would have been all messed up.
See, that's why.
And he would have been pacing the floor looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah,
And he comes outside smoking the cigarettes like back to back, and I'm smoking cigarettes back to back, and you looking at me, what's happening, Kay? What's happening, She must be dealing with the same crap I'm dealing with. He must be dealing with the same stuff my eyes is dealing with. And he's trying to cope with me, and I'm trying to cope with her, and I'm trying to cope with everybody, and trying to keep our feelings from getting around with each other. And at the end of the day, we talking about, you don't talk to me, you don't speak to me, I hate you, get out my fucking face.
And that'd be the bipolar. And the sad part is, while you're saying it, in the back of your mind, you're like, I don't mean it.
Everybody care about Parker.
But it won't come out your mouth, though.
Yeah.
It's only in your mind.
Yeah.
And as much as you want to say it,
it
will not come out.
It won't come out.
Everything else that you don't want to say is what's actually coming out.
Stand you right. Why did we even get together?
Correct.
Just ask me.
Correct.
Why do you really love me? And then at the end of the day, you're like, oh my God, I gotta apologize.
Correct.
For my actions, but I can't help my actions. But you understand what I'm saying, so I'm sorry. And then go from there. And then you fix the problem, and then it happens again, but then it's like, now you know what happened. Now you know why I'm sitting here looking at you with tears in my eyes, staring you down like I'm ready to hit you with a pitchfork or an axe. Now you know why. Because this is the same exact word I asked you not to use. And it's a specific word he know I don't like him using. And he used that word right now with flip on him.
Yeah, there's certain triggers due to the past that when they're
Like,
done in the present.
he jokes a lot and stuff like, baby, I love your fat rose, and he'll come and pinch her. Don't pinch me. And don't say you love my fat rose. Because now I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I'm fat.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Not knowing I know I'm not fat.
Correct.
And I know I'm beautiful. But still in the back of my mind, you got to realize I'm dealing with depression.
Correct.
I'm dealing with self.
You're doubting yourself.
Yes, a
period.
lot. Like I did a lot. I
Period.
call myself a failure. I call myself
do that
less
all
of
the
a
time.
mother. Because with our
All the time,
situation,
correct.
whatever, however, and I feel like I'm less of a mother because I can't get what I
feel
need
like
for
I
my
failed
kids.
my kids.
Yes, and then it's oh my god.
Like my whole purpose of being here, I failed it. I failed the mission. Abort me, send me back.
Yes,
Like,
just bury me and
Yeah.
Can
we start this all over
yes,
again,
please?
please?
But then you gotta realize you can't get it do all
Correct.
because you got the kids, and then you're dealing with what you gotta do, so you gotta fix it right then and there. And then you're us being parents dealing with our depression and everything else you deal with and everything. So it's like, okay, yeah. Okay, so you got this and I got that, and I'm dealing with mine, and I don't want to yell at you, I don't want to beat you, I don't want to, but then at the end of the day, it comes out vulgar because I'm dealing with mine, and I don't want to be rude, but at the point given time, you asking me for something I can't even help my damn self.
Correct. I need to provide you with something that I can't even provide myself.
And I'm telling you to breathe through your brother choking you and triggering you, and I'm trying to keep me from triggering. So
That's what I was saying. A lot of people don't understand that when you have kids with mental health issues
It's
and
hard.
you have your own mental health issues as well, you're not only worried about your mental health,
You're worried
you
about your
have to
baby.
worry about their mental health. And mind you, if you also have a normal child, a
Yeah.
normies, you have to make sure you're meeting that normie's needs
Both of
as well.
And then on top of that, so you have more than one child and you're dealing with a special needs child on top of 10, 11, 12 kids, that's stressful. So
Right.
at the end of the day, when your husband come home fussing at you, telling us something, what you do all day? You ain't got nothing to do. We have a lot to do with.
Correct.
Y'all don't think a 9 to 5 is going in and out of the door. A 9 to 5 technical is dealing with your kids, honey. And that's not even a 9 to 5, honey. That's a 365, 7 days, 24 hours, days of a week. And regardless if you
No
sick
sick
or not,
days, no off days.
they don't care. All they care about is your parents, mommy or daddy, whoever's dealing with whatever they dealing with. You gotta suck it up and try to, deal what you gotta do. You gotta try to cope with your child, with their needs, even though you're dealing with depression, but right then and there you're crying like I am, and then you got a child with your special need child screaming at the top of your lungs, and you got your normal child screaming at the top of their lungs. She keep hitting me, he keep doing this, and you're spazzing out on them. Not, you know what I'm saying, you're not trying to scream at them, but then now you're crying. Now they're crying, you're crying. Now you gotta explain to them why you're crying, because I'm frustrated right now because my depression didn't kicked in, and you did something to trigger my depression. Now I know this something triggered you, and now you just triggered me, so I can't even help you with your trigger because I'm triggered now. And so at the end of the day, I'm yelling and kicking and cursing you out, telling you to get the hell out of my face. I don't give a fuck about your problem now because I'm dealing with a problem. And then you can't even do that because at the end of the day, you have kids. They matter. Regardless of what you're dealing with, you got to take yourself out of the picture now and eliminate yourself and put them in the background. But you got to eliminate yourself back burner and now put yourself in the front. So now it's like, okay, I'm dealing with my person behind, I'm crying or I'm spazzing and throwing stuff now, but my son is doing the same exact thing. So do I cope mine or do I cope his? Which question are you going to answer? Which one are you going to cope first? You're going to coach your kids. You're not going to worry about you. But in the midst of everything, you're not even knowing you're helping yourself out because you're dealing with the same thing your son dealing with it. So, or your child dealing with it. It could be you're crying, but then the next 2 minutes your son is crying too, or your daughter's crying too. You wonder why they're crying because they're feeding off of you. And they're trying to figure out what you're going to do in the midst of your stuff. But you're not even knowing you're healing yourself and your child health because you're helping him in the midst of whatever they're going through. So for instance, having a torture change because they can't have what they want, and you're going going through the same thing because now you can't get what you want because you want your child to listen, but he's going through a meltdown because you're going through your meltdown right now. At the same time you're going through a meltdown, you're trying to get yourself under control to control his meltdown, but you can't control your meltdown because you're trying to control his meltdown. Keep an eye on him.
It's all
From
never-ending cycle.
it's
a
never-ending cycle.
It's like the song that never
It
ends.
doesn't end. So at the end of the day, with these people, with the parents that got special needs, who it may be the mother going to work or the father going to work and the mother stay home, or the daddy stay home and the mother goes to work, whatever, however, and they have special needs, it is not easy for these people that has these kids with special needs, and they stereotype everybody. Oh, you should supposed to be able to do this. No, we can't. And I'm a vouch mother of 5. I cannot do that. I need help. So when I call for my nieces and nephews, it's helping me.
Correct.
Don't think because I'm walking around here smiling, geeking, and laughing, I don't have my personal issues. I'm not battling with depression. I'm battling with depression. I just choose how to cope with it. I don't want everybody to know I'm dealing with a lot of stuff. But now I'm speaking up on it.
Live that truth. Live that truth.
Because it's like you're hindering yourself from helping you, and you also
Correct.
hindering your kids or whoever you with.
And you're stopping your blessings.
You're stopping you're hindering everything from you. Because right now, by me speaking how I feel, what went on with me, now everybody knows. So now they know, okay, you get this stop, be like, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You look at me and stop me, it do hurt my feelings at times, it do. But then at the end of the day, it's like, oh well, I don't care. But then at the end of the day, when you battle with depression, it does hurt. But then you got those days where I don't care. Then you got those days where a few seconds do, not days, it could be a few seconds, within a split second, you good. And the next minute, oh, it hurt my feelings. And then the next minute, it didn't hurt your feelings. But at the end of the day, you gotta let that person know it hurts your feelings. Regardless of how they're gonna fix the problem or not, let you know that they hurt your feelings. By that being said, you just healed yourself. Not right then and there, you know what I'm saying? You might not see and feel physically right then and there, and then give it a second. But at the end of the day, I guarantee you'll feel a whole much better by speaking up. Because I feel a lot better by speaking up. And I was just, she never knew. Like I said before, she never knew me from
This is our first time having a deep conversation like this, just so
actually
y'all know.
talking.
Just Sean, I just wanted to record it because it's a legit topic that I've been trying to find somebody else to talk to about.
It's crazy.
And I can't find nobody.
Because I just now got diagnosed with regular depression because through all my pregnancy, like I told you before, they told me I didn't have it, which is I did have it, but it wasn't that bad. So they was like, oh, it's because you pregnant, you know the hormones, bitches, not hormones. I know my damn body. I know me.
I hate when they do that.
I'm not the normal person I knew to be. I used to be gullible. I used to be laughing and joyful and jokeable. I can't even do that. I can't do that with him no more. Like the little bit of stuff that we normally can do, walk around joking stuff, I can't joke no more. He's on eggshells with me. And it shouldn't be like that. And it's sad because I hate the fact that I'm waking up and I don't know what the person I'm becoming. Either I'm
Hold on. You're not diagnosed right.
Yes, I'm diagnosed now.
No, you're not diagnosed right.
Yeah.
You're still missing diagnosis.
Yeah, I'm missing everything.
Yeah.
I'm missing a lot of
Because
stuff.
depression doesn't do all of it.
Yeah.
Some of that is bipolar.
Yeah.
Some of that is PTSD.
I'm bipolar.
Some of that is PTSD.
They're trying to go deeper into it. Deeper.
Because some of that, all that you're saying is what I have. And I'm diagnosed with PTSD, OCD, bipolar,
They're trying to go
ADD,
deeper into my stuff.
ADHD.
The reason why they couldn't go deeper into my stuff because I was in the house. And then, like I said, I'm not going to keep going to these doctors. You're going to give me medicine, dope me up, and then you can't give me the medicine that I need because my heart medicine I'm on, my high blood pressure medicine. So all the medicine like they have on the TV and stuff, they gave me. It didn't work. And then there's one specific one they're going to try to give me to see that I was supposed to take. It didn't do nothing. I couldn't have kids. It's not going to let me have kids. So I'm not taking anything that don't want me to have kids because I look at it like I look at it like we're females. We're put on this earth to do two things: nurture and produce. So therefore, if my husband is doing what he needs to do as a man as far as the house, and he wants another baby, why not give your spouse what he wants? It don't have to be a baby; it could be a car, something. And he's doing what he needs to do. Support, give him, I get it. Why not? Hey, my man doing what he need to do. He ain't out here doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? What other niggas supposed, you know what I'm saying? Typical dudes not supposed to be doing. He's not out here doing. He's doing the other stuff he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Taking care of the babies, staying in the house. You know what I'm saying? You might hear his
Not
name.
running the streets
You know,
and
but
shit.
it's not. If you hear his name, it's pertaining to something that's
Yeah.
not. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see you here doing that behind the building with such such. Why is he coming from behind the building with such
Guys, you
such?
saw that too?
Like,
You saw that too?
Like-
Okay, I thought it was just me. No. Did you catch it? Did you catch it when she said bye, baby? He put his tags on her car, and she said bye, baby. Fluffed her hair and drove off.
I thought I was saying that.
I thought I was hearing things and seeing
That's
things.
why I stopped. But yeah,
You laughing over there too. You know what I'm talking about. You know
my
what
baby
I'm
been
talking
here
about.
before.
You know what I'm talking about. I saw all of that, and I was just like,
That's why I was saying I use certain shit as an example. But it's crazy. It's crazy. All I say is at the end of the day, if y'all battling with anything, speak on it. I don't care. If you went, like I said before, and I'm going to keep saying sexual
yeah,
assault. If you went to jail for sexual assault because something happened to you, or whatever the case may be, you could be the victim, or you could be the person that did something to somebody. Just because you think somebody gonna pass judgment, yeah, I'm keeping it real. I'm gonna pass judgment. Yeah, we're gonna pass judgment because one, sexual assault. So, red flagging, I'm gonna keep it real. We're not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm not gonna cuss, I'm not gonna threaten it, I'm keeping it real. Yes, we is gonna beat somebody, try to beat somebody's ass, or we're gonna keep our kid away from you. Yeah, we're gonna try to do something. But at the end of the day, we're not gonna do it because of the simple fact that we know what's going on, and we're gonna try to help you. But at the end of the day, you gotta be willing to help yourself.
correct,
So, and then on top of that, if somebody's trying to help you, don't try to unhelp yourself.
correct.
Like, for instance, if I'm helping you, coping you with, I know that you had an incident with Tylenol. You used to pop pills, but you need a Tylenol pill for your head. I'm going to rationalize for you. I'm going to give it to you, but I'm going to let you know. Oh, how many pills is in that bottle? It's 130 pills in that bottle. 130 pills need to be in that bottle unless you take how many pills you take. So, instance, if you take 2 pills out of 130 bottles, it's 132 pills in there, and it's 5 milligrams. And you take only 3 of them pills. It should be 129 pills. Well, you take 1 pill, and it's 139. It's supposed to be 100 and whatever in that bottle.
Yo, she's being mean.
Yeah.
She won't stop. She keep making me laugh. Look at her. Look at her.
Oh, you want to see something funny? Hold on. Get off my man. Excuse me. No. Excuse me. You're on my man. No. Harvey. No. You're on my man. Can you get off my man? Let me kiss. Okay.
Look at her face. Look at her face. Look, you turned your. That was rude.
Yeah,
That was rude,
yeah, she do
yo.
everything. She turns her whole body. Why did I try to kiss her now? She ain't gonna try to kiss him. Can I get a kiss? Can I get a love? Can I get a love? Okay. No? Oh, forget it then. I would kiss you then. You told me no, and then you told me yeah.
That was so funny.
She be talking, and it'd be funny too because she'll have a full-blown conversation with you, and then my mama didn't know, and so she happened to turn around, and she said, "What the? That baby talking?" Yeah, she talks. And then like a couple months back, my baby daddy had taken me to the store, and she said I had spoke to her, and he told her, he said, that baby said, hey. That baby said, hell no. He said, what the, how old is she? I said, she's only 4 months. And he said, she's only 4 months, she talking.
She
And
got
said
4
all
siblings.
And she
got 4
said this?
siblings.
What the?
She like, I'm not gonna let y'all
Nah,
beat me
nah.
up. Nah, man.
This is what she do. She gonna sit right there, look at you, see what you talking about, perform the words. He said, no.
Yeah. Very
No.
observant.
Okay, and then she gonna say the same exact word. Because I clocked hip to her. When we sit on the bed, she said something. When we said the same thing, but she was,
God, crazy.
and then she got it out. No. And then we said something else to her, and then she said, hell no. And then she turned back around. And she'll say whatever, however, at the day, so we could have a full-blown conversation. And at the moment, I could be thinking whatever I'm thinking. I could be like, hell no. And the situation, like whatever just happened. And I could say, oh, hell no. No, I won't say it. But she'll say, hell no. And I'm like, hey, yeah, hey.
See? Hey.
Hey.
I saw that, mama.
And she on it. And I didn't even have to say it. Because I was about to say, hey.
Is there a bag on that dish rack? Because there's another box of cigarettes in there. Why are you laughing? You're not having one. Why are you laughing? I'm not giving you none. No.
I just said she didn't get
I'm
one.
gonna let you can take over to the one you want to open decks. Yeah, we can actually do a real movie work. There we go.
Look at her. Look at her.
I
It ain't
need-
nothing in there. And you need to go
Ain't
see you
nothing-
got
ain't
bags
nothing
under your
for- ain't nothing
eyes.
for you. Look at you. You trying to
Yeah.
hang. Why you trying to hang? You know you can't hang. Why you trying to hang? You know you won't go to sleep like everybody else.
This ain't it. So stop looking at it. This is not what you're looking for. This is the number.
You in the wrong location.
Yeah, the wrong one.
The wrong
The very
location.
wrong one. Let me go ahead and sit right here. And
She looking like, I don't think I like what y'all telling me.
yeah.
She's like, I'm not feeling this conversation.
She's like, let me go do what I was doing.
Facts.
And I hope that's not no important paper.
Nah, it's just, I wrote some rules. I gotta retype them up because with the autism piece show,
They
and
forgetting, and it's
Yes.
triggering, and then it's like triggering me, and I'm trying to
so-
talk to you, and you
yes.
just walking off on me, I'm a DDT your ass. But for me, hitting your ass on the pavement, me going to jail, I'ma just write this stuff
Correct.
down. And then if I keep writing it down, you don't understand, I'ma keep writing it down, so you understand. So I'ma do this here. If I say, do not go outside when it's dark. Okay, do not go outside. Dark is in black. Big bold letters, D-A-R-K, with a smiley face, so we can understand it.
correct,
You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna go down to 50 detail.
correct.
Do not go outside after dark. Meaning 12 o'clock. If it's 1 o'clock in the morning, anytime after 8 a.m. it's dark.
Correct.
Out until you see the sun. If you don't see the sun, it's still dark. Consider 1 a.m. is dark. Okay? And it's technically, no, it's not dark. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not in the, you know what I'm saying? They think that
Technically, it's early
it's
morning.
early morning, but it's dark because there's no light.
Correct.
Until 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? Us, how we was raised. I don't
Who
know.
was banging the door?
Someone just came in the
Oh.
house from doing the dog. Or
Oh.
walking in.
Oh, okay. Like,
Yeah.
damn, who's slamming the doors? Like,
That's how it is.
but y'all,
That's some true stuff for you.
this video is 2 hours long. Don't hate me, y'all. I'm about to end this shit. I can't cut it. Y'all know I don't edit. I don't edit. If you sit through it, thank you. If you don't, whatever.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. If you learned something from it, amazing. If you didn't,
Oh,
great.
well.
If you know somebody who needs your assistance, share it. Y'all know I'm transparent. Like, it is what it is. Yes, I'm trying to get my likes, my subscribers, and monetize and all that other stuff, but I'm still gonna stay who I am. I'm stay true to myself. I'm living my truth. Who
Please speak
outside?
on it.
Oh, that's
Please
coronavirus.
speak on it. Please speak up on it. Please speak up on it. Whatever you're battling or whatever. It's not too small. It's not stupid. What is stupid is a question you do not ask. Do not ask. You don't ask for support. That is stupid and that's silly. I'm sorry to sound blank and I'm sorry to sound crazy or whatever, however. But if you don't ask for help and you don't get help, that's crazy and that's hurting yourself.
Correct.
And you're shutting down your own self and you're shutting down your whole body. And you're shutting your people out. You don't need nobody. Don't shut nobody out. You don't need to be shutting people out because it's going to hurt you. And then it's going to also cause the ones who's cutting themselves cut even deeper. And it's going to be to the point where when you cut, you're going to cut the wrong vein. When you cut the wrong vein, it's going to cause you to leak out. Once it causes you to leak out, it's going to cause you to die. Once it's going to cause you to die, it's not also cause me pain or whoever else pain. It's going to cause the other person who gave you life pain. On top of the other people who gave the other person life pain. Then on top of it, the other people who don't even know you, that know you because of your presence the whole that time frame that you spent to talk to them. Now you're friends. Now you're reconnected. Now you're associated. Now because you passed away because I just spoke to you. You hurt me. And now I know about your situation because you talked to me. Now it's a problem because now you're dead because I could have did something about that because you the one I talked to and I pushed you off because I didn't know what to say. But by me sitting here talking to you or listening to you, I helped you out a lot. But by me not really knowing where to get you the help of civility, I helped you but hurt you. But in the long run, I actually helped you. But in the time frame when you came to me to ask for help, I didn't help you. And now I'm left with, in my gut and my feeling, I should have helped you. Now I know why you was violent what you willing. And you never knew. So speak up.
Correct.
It never hurts to speak. And even though somebody don't jump right then and there, the next person will. And if the next person won't, you keep jumping until somebody
Correct.
help you. It's just like a frog on the lily pad.
Mm-hmm.
They're hungry. They're hungry. They're looking for flies to eat, but they can't eat the insect because they don't see the insect. But once they see the insect, now they gotta figure out how they're gonna lash their tongue to get what they want. Eat the insect. It don't have to be a fly. It could be whatever they eat.
Correct.
Now they're trying to precise the digital to catch it. Once they precise the digital catch it, they can't catch it. Now they gotta redo it. But then on top of them trying to redo it, they cause bodily harm to them. But what I'm saying is speak. Because a lot of these people don't speak because a lot of their issues come with sex. A lot of these issues come with sex.
Correct.
Sexual sex.
And this is how we ended up in this whole conversation because of what happened tonight. Is exactly why we ended up in this whole conversation. And I know when I started this, I was real angry and I was saying all the stuff with, Major and everything. I still stick by it because I'm always defend mine. But he does need help. And I also do understand that some parents aren't like me. They will not bust their ass to make sure their kids have what they need. And I'm sorry that he doesn't have that, but I also can't let you endanger mine as well because I done fought hard to keep that oldest one. I done fought 18 years to keep her ass alive. Every other month we're battling a suicidal thought where I can't sleep for days. I gotta watch her ass to make sure she don't do nothing type shit. And this can throw her off.
This is crazy because the same exact thing we talking about now, the same exact thing. He could tell you. When about him dealing with me and stuff like that, he's saying the stuff my son does. And the same exact stuff triggers him. And he does the same exact stuff his son does. That's why when he said, I heard him go off, and when we was talking, I said, oh my God. And he was like, no, it can't be that. It was that. It was that. I told you. I already when I heard that, I already knew. Because it flashback to when I was with my baby daddy and my son did the same thing to his son. Because he didn't show nobody that, but he just, how, what I'm saying, stuff like
The
that.
curiosity.
You know what I'm saying? And so he showed my son how to shoot and everything. Now he knows and everything, but he don't know when, he don't know how, and he knows it's the protect, but he not trigger happy, but like edge happy, like protection. Oh, I know I gotta grab this because I'm in trouble. No.
Not every situation requires that.
Only time you grab that firearm is when you really have to use it and you really is in harm, danger, or you really can't put your hands on nobody and beating the hell out of them ain't working, and they threaten you with a gun. You shoot it.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
No, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Not condoning.
That's why I
somebody.
said your son and my son, they're exactly the same. They're exactly the same. Like exactly the same.
Because when I had heard you the first time, I said, oh, he just like my son. Yeah, he just like my son.
Exactly the same. One thing is I just don't let him get away with anything. Yeah, I be calling him out on his shit.
I call mine on his shit. I haven't been in a while because, like I said, I'm dealing with my shit.
Yeah,
and me, the energy trying to beat them and shit, I can't do it no more. I'm not gonna beat you. I'm taking PS4. Look at that.
Yeah.
And it's like you take it and don't do
it hurts
nothing.
more anyway.
And don't do nothing. And then you sit there in the back of your mind like, I shouldn't do that. He has such a good child, but he gotta learn. And then it's like when you teach them how to learn, you know what I'm saying? You teaching them, and it's like you in the back of your mind, I'm being a bad parent. And then that's when your depression mode kick in. That's when your signs kick in, and it's like, oh God, am I doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing? And then you gotta deal with the attitude and, oh, I hate you. And, well, nothing really make it. I'm gonna hate that thing. And it's like, no, not right now. Okay, and then the 20, 30 minutes go past. Well, can I have? Yes, you can, because you didn't have an attitude. This is why I gave it back to you.
Yeah.
And if you have an attitude again, it's going to be 1 and 3. It's going to be next 2 weeks.
Correct. Correct.
And then you got to stay precise with it, but then it's like you can't because he has a special need, and that's keep
Certain
him,
things
you know.
they
And
don't
then
really
it's like,
understand.
but then in order for them to get understanding, you have to take something that's like a game
Correct.
or a movie or a book that they're close to, whatever thing that it helps them that helps them from keeping triggering, and they're not understanding. Take it from them real fast. To speak to them, to get on their level, so they can understand, and then give it back if you choose to give it back. But you still can chastise, you still can parent and chastise a special needs child without having to really physically put
Touch
your
them.
hands there.
Correct.
Only time you should really have to physically chastise a special needs child is when they're in danger, like going in the street for one, out in public for one. Going in the street, if they can't help it, they can't help it. But they still have to get caught or chastised. Have you chastise your child to know the scenario of being in the street or being wherever without nobody knowing.
Correct.
And if you do not have alert belts, get one. For the autism, get one. Because it's not a leash, it's not nothing. It's not considered you training your child as being an adult. No, it's not. It's the keep.
Some kids require.
Yeah, some kids require restraint and some special needs don't. Some require a wristband and some don't. Some require a chip and some don't.
It just depends.
It depends on how special need is your child. And it's nothing wrong with wearing one of them, and there's nothing wrong with putting one on your child.
Correct.
Because you have to keep them from running or dodging. If you have to wear one, wear it. But if you don't have to, and let him.
Especially if your kid is a runaway.
Yeah, if your kid is a runaway, put one.
Or suicidal, definitely.
Yes.
Put,
And
you need to find them.
also, even if they're not one, still get the safety alert belt so you know where they're at. And it's an app. I forgot the app name, but you know the app that's on the phone, and it comes with the risk alert band and everything, so they can get one, even though they're not a runaway or whatever.
Yeah.
They're special needs, so if the police happen to say,
Yeah.
"Oh, we know they're special needs because they got an autism
Correct.
bracelet." Oh, why you out here, baby? And instead of them trying to put them somewhere
Or
and
thinking that they're trying to do
run
something
run away or do
and
something,
accidentally get shot.
Yeah.
Yo, especially because you're minorities.
Mhm. And it's sad because nobody really talk about it. And then if they do talk about it, boy, ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it.
No.
And then you got certain ones who will do something about it, and certain ones that won't do nothing about it, but will do something about it, not knowing. You know what I'm saying? Because you got those ones who don't want nobody to know that they're helping certain ones out. So they like a PT. Like, say for instance, you could be a thug or whatever the case may be, and you have a best friend that's strung out on PCP or whatever the case may be, and you know that friend is just battling with the inner demon, trying to get, clean, whatever, however, and instead of them telling the other person that they're coping for to help, seize them down a little bit, and they gonna feel some type of way and stereotype them because they used to, whatever, however, and now they're not gonna help them because of the simple fact. Because they used to be a PCP, pill popper, whatever the case may be, I'm not gonna help you, but in the long run, they help you undercover, but won't nobody know. And then their parents or whoever finds out that you help them. By supplying their needs, and it's a problem. They're asking for help. They went to you and asked for help, but you denied the help.
Correct. You was
And now
listening.
you're mad because they got help from somebody else. It's not even no family member.
At least they still went and got the help instead of doing something crazy.
True.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like we're judged for trying to get help. We're judged for not getting help. Like, when do we win?
We don't. And then the ones that get judged the worst is the ones that's dealing with the sexual now. The one that went to jail for rape. And those are the ones that really need the help. And those are the ones that really getting pushed under the cover because they labeled as that. Or it could be they're labeled as schizophrenic, retarded, psychotic. They're gonna call us crazy because we talk to ourselves, and whatever the case may be, we're talking to ourselves. We're crazy. No, we're not crazy.
We're not.
We're actually
does.
Actually, the ones who really sit and talk to themselves is more normal than we are.
Correct.
And then they live a better life than we do.
Correct.
Because they actually what they're doing is they rationalize it and they prepare for the next day. For example, for instance, cleaning up. When you clean up, typical cleaning up, and you cooking for Sunday, if you from old school now, typically. We're talk to ourselves. So we consider crazy too. Okay, I'm putting out there a prime example. When you cleaning up and you know from a mother perspective, or not even a mother perspective, but you're cleaning up and you're going to prep for the next day, meaning cleaning up, meaning prepping, cooking, and everything. So you're going to set aside breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you're from old school playing, you're gonna cook Saturday to Sunday morning. You ain't got to cook nothing, just warm up. So by that being prepared, you're going to have pig feet. You're going to soak your pig feet Friday night. Saturday, you're going to prep it. Everything, Friday, you didn't prep it. You prep it some more. Friday, Sunday morning, you ready to eat. Because Saturday, Friday, you didn't prep throughout the week for what you're going to eat the next day. You ain't got to do nothing but pop it in the oven. If you ain't cooked already, you got to cook it. But if you cooked it already and prepped it the next day, all you got to do is slap it in the microwave or the oven and go about your business. Wait for it to warm up and go about your business. What the point of the matter is, you got to speak. It goes back to, like I said before, the main people that's not wanting to be helped is the ones who went to jail for rape. The ones who caused the people, the victims, and then the ones who did the stuff to the other person.
Correct.
And then when they get out and they need the help because they battle with the inner demons of, I gotta go try to touch somebody to get me relieved. You shouldn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't want to touch somebody, so they're going to go to somebody that knows their problem that they talk to. And now, because they talk to that person, they know what that person's battling with, then they can help them or get them the help they need.
Correct.
And that's because you speak to a person that's a high authority, don't mean, you know,
they're going to do anything to actually help.
Some of them will, some of them won't. And some of them will direct you that way. So don't. That's just crazy. It's just crazy.
And with some people, I feel like it depends who you know. It depends if they even like you. It depends if they even care about your story or your situation.
And then at the end of the day, they don't really want to help.
No, they don't.
And then they do help, but then they don't help. So it's like, you're not really helping. You're helping me by listening to me, for one. Thank you for helping me. I'm going to clarify that. You really are helping me, but you're really not helping me. You're helping me physically, mentally, and spiritually, but physically, you're not really helping me. In all three ways, you're really helping me, but you're really not helping me. So, instance, you're really gaining, I'm gaining help by now by talking to her, even though she don't have physical, you know what I'm saying?
Ability to physically
help me, but she really is helping me how I need to be helped, but not how I really, really need to be helped. So, I'm just clarifying and clearing that up.
Correct, because we ain't got no coins. Nobody over here has any coins.
I'm broke.
We all broke as fuck, okay? We all trying to make ends meet. We
and
all
trying
trying to
to help
figure out
each
how
other
the hell, we gonna survive. So, but sometimes that mental health, once you get that situated, everything else follows.
And then, like, for me, mine was stability. I felt stability. Now I'm a little bit, my depression stage hasn't gone anywhere. But the most part of the key factor when I was talking to, they asked me, what do you think in this year now brought you to wherever you think it was? So
we did, but not. It was a while ago. It's too late now.
So my thing is this: whatever you're dealing with, speak on it.
Facts.
Speak on it.
Find somebody who's gonna listen.
Help. Even though they didn't physically help you, they really did help you by listening. Just because they don't give you money or whatever the case may be, they are helping you. But in the long run, they really didn't help you, but they did help you.
Correct.
Because it doesn't have to have physical to help somebody. By us just exchanging words, you're helping somebody. By you just hugging somebody or touching somebody, you're actually helping them, and you don't even know you're helping. That's a little small stuff that people that's battling with depression or any type of, or anything, they don't know. That does help. That helps. The little stuff helps and matters. By you just touching, or by you just doing nails or something simple as just for somebody else, help another person battling with something or whatever, helps. By talking, the key word is talking and letting somebody know your situation. You just healed yourself. By talking about your situation, whatever it may be. The main point of the thing is that I keep speaking about, sexual rape and all that is because that's the main ones that need the help. That's what they got chastised for. Maybe went to jail, maybe did whatever, however. And now they seeking for the help, and they're not really giving the help because everybody in society is stereotyping them. Now they don't want to be around them because of whatever they went to jail for, sexual, raping people, or whatever. But the main goal is, the reason why I keep speaking on the rape is because those are the ones that we bypass and we pass judgment on. And those are the ones that really need the help. And those are the ones that's really battling with the evil demons better than what anybody else is battling with, because that's a main big factor right there. If somebody right now, keep it real, comes to you right now and tell you, oh, I have depression because when I went to jail for sexual assaulting somebody, and that's why I'm depressed because somebody did it to me. And the reason why I didn't tell nobody because I thought somebody was going to pass judgment on me, and I thought I was going to get in trouble. No, baby, you're not going to get in trouble for what somebody did to you. You're getting in trouble because you're not really speaking up on something that happened to you, so don't nobody know really why and what happened. So at the end of the day, you got in trouble, not saying physically or hitting, but you're in trouble mentally, physically, spiritually, battling with your own demons. You know why? Because you didn't speak on it. Speak on it.
Not just that, somebody can't understand why you did it if you're not saying what happened to you.
Yeah.
There's a difference between a predator because it's a predator and a predator because of what they went through. There's a huge difference. Nobody's gonna pass judgment on that.
Yeah.
Like somebody did it to you. Unfortunately, it's triggered something.
And then you wind up doing it again. So now it's like the cycle has to be broken, honey. Speak, regardless of what it is. Speak. And then, like I go back to the predator. It all go back. And depending on how, people pass judgment on that. And then when somebody tells you, oh, I went to jail because I sexually, I'm using an example, I sexually assaulted somebody. And now I'm out of jail. I got the help for it. But now I'm battling with my inner demon of me wanting to look at little kids, or me trying to do something to a little kid. How can you help me? And I'm coming to you and telling you, now you looking at me like, hold on, I got kids. Wait a minute, red flag, pause, stop. I got kids now. Hold on, I'm in mama mode now. You telling me right now you went to jail for what?
What?
No, you gotta get the hell out of my business. But me not even knowing, me being in the physical realm right now, not even knowing that he's battling with something, he brought me to it. I'm not even worrying about his problem. I'm worrying about my problem now because my kids is involved now. My kids ain't even involved, but he's involved because of the simple fact that you told me, you know what I'm saying? And he's here right now in the midst of while we talking, you know what I'm saying? Using it as an example, and he's sitting literally in my face.
Correct. And my kids are
right
around,
here.
so now it's like, I'm not trying to pass judgment, but I gotta be a parent at the same time.
So people hold that thought and like literally walk up out the door and we can start right here. That's when a lot of people don't want to ask for help. And that's when people start passing judgment. We're not passing judgment, baby. We're just trying to get clarification, but also keep our kids out of harm's way. For you not to get triggered. You know what I'm saying? So if you was violating a rape, or whatever the case may be, or you was with the one who got raped, or the rapist, and you battling with it, speak on it.
Correct.
Speak on it.
Speak on whatever it is.
It don't have to be anything.
Being bullied,
bullied, talked about, speak on it.
Somebody makes you feel like you trash, speak on it.
Because don't nobody deserve to feel less of a person.
Facts.
And don't nobody know what you feeling unless you speak on it. Because at the end of the day, I can still tell her, I won't even know she's feeling the type of way. She can sit right here, like I said now, she's doing my nails now. She don't even know. It could be hurting. And without me telling her right now it's hurting, she don't know it's hurting.
Correct.
I'm using this as an example. It's not hurting, but I'm just saying. Prime example.
And the only way to know is if you speak up and say something.
Don't be quiet.
Nobody's mind readers.
And if you know somebody is dealing with something and stuff, ask them, do they need help?
Correct.
Just walk up to them. Just normally walk up to them and just drop something simple as have a blessed day or have a good day. That helps. People don't know that helps. Little stuff like that helps.
Well,
Little
mind
stuff
you-
helps. That you're important, you care. Not saying that don't nobody really care about you. They care about you.
But if we honest, that's how we feel.
Yeah, that's how we feel. But
it don't mean that's the truth.
Yeah, some people do care, really do care. Some people can say they care and they really don't care. But then you got the ones who really care and say they care, really do care.
It's the same like the people that be, and I'm only saying this because I saw my friend post on Facebook, and she's right. It'd be like the people that be asking, hey, can you pray for my family? Like, you know, I got this going on, but don't just say you're gonna pray. I need actual people who are going to pray.
Pray.
Like, don't put on my post, oh, I'm praying for you and your family, and then you go home and then where the prayer go? What happened to the prayer?
Yeah.
Did you shoot that prayer up there for me yet? Oh no, you didn't. Then get the fuck off my shit. Like, why you telling me you're gonna do something that you're not gonna do?
Yeah.
And there be people that's like that. They be falsely telling you they're gonna do something, and not. Don't do that. Just keep it a buck and keep it 100. Be transparent. Be transparent, yo. Like, just speak up. And then you know what? If they don't listen, go on social media. Throw something out there.
Yeah.
Other people will listen.
And then also, certain stuff that you normally do, that you won't do, then start red flagging. That's out of the norm. Oh, I know that you normally be smiling when I say this, but now when I say this,
I know this.
lately you're not talking to me, or lately we're not joking no more like we normally do. That's a red flag. Are you feeling okay today? Yeah, I'm feeling okay, but today is one of those days where I just want to be bothered. Okay, I get you now. You're feeling okay, but you're going to one of those trigger stages. Tell me what I need to do to untrigger you.
Correct.
And if I can't untrigger you, I want to find something that did trigger you so I can know not to do the trigger.
All over. Correct.
And then if I still tell you and I happen to do it again, it's not me trying to do it being purposely. It's not intentionally. It's on accident. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like me intentionally keep doing it over and over again. It could be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot that this happened on the.
End up bothering.
You know what I'm saying? End up bothering. It's a habit. And then some of these habits we can break. Some of them we can't break, but over time we can't break them.
Until you remind yourself. Reminders, small little reminders. Don't do this, don't do that. But nobody's gonna know what's going on.
Nobody's perfect.
Correct. We're not mind readers. I'm sorry. I can't read nobody's minds.
Speak up on it, please. Whatever you guys want to speak up on it.
Never feel like you can't talk.
Yeah. Regardless of what it is.
You have a voice for a reason, man.
And a lot of these people, when they speak up on it, like I said, going back to the rape and stuff, when you come to a person, you tell them, oh, like I said, I was sexually assaulting one, and then too, I was sexually assaulting kids. So, you know what I'm saying, using that as an example. No, I never did anything to any kid. I'm just using examples because this is one of the examples that everybody
comes out a
you
lot.
know, it comes out a lot. And kids and adults and everybody in everyday life, it happens. That's the main one I love to use because that's the main one we throw under the world we pass judgment to. Now, all the other one, depression, yeah, we okay with it. You know what I'm saying? We're not okay with it, but we're okay with it. As far as that going to jail for people that raping little kids and everything like that, or it can be a kid doing another thing to another kid, or an adult doing something to a kid, or whatever the case may be, and then they go to jail for it and they came out and they telling somebody about it. Now you red flagging me. Now you second guessing me. Now I don't know what to say to you, how to say it. Now I'm telling you what I am. Now certain stuff you used to do with me, you're not doing no more. And now I'm red flagging. Now I wish I would have never said it. Now I feel bad. Now I'm shutting down and going to my shutdown mode. Baby, don't do that. Don't do that. You're not in trouble. Don't shut yourself down for speaking on how you felt and what you went through. You speak on it. You speak on whatever it is. Whether if you happen to touch a little kid, we know you touch the other kid. We understand that. We get it. But at the end of the day, don't get upset at us if we happen not to bring our kids around no more. I know that seems like we're passing falsely a judgment or whatever, but in the mind from you gotta think. We're mothers. We're parents. We gotta protect our kids regardless of what we're going through. We gotta protect our kids.
And honestly speaking, parents with mental health issues, we're always going to think the worst. And we're always going to feel like, wait, if he did this, there's a possibility he's doing it to my child. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
Wait, did they tell me? Wait, oh my God, am I putting them in danger? We're causing ourselves more harm then we need to.
Yeah, and then at the end of the day, the person who you thought was doing something is not even the person who's doing it. It's another person.
A whole different other person that you wasn't even worried about.
And it's the person you sleeping next to, or not even sleeping next to, or even kin to.
Or a family member, yeah. Because half the time it be family members with family members. That should be crazy.
Or friends that know a family member,
Correct.
and then your kid or your spouse comes home and tell you, oh, I know about a certain person, a girl. It could be like vice versa. Your husband coming home telling you about a coworker, and then you red flag at him. Oh, so did you do something with him, or did you do something with her? No, I'm just telling you about a situation, and this is what happened. We never, you know what I'm saying? But then at the end of the day, it's like, damn, I should never say that. I should never spoke up on. I went to jail for this, and I went to jail for that, or I went to jail for theft. I went to jail for pill popping, and it's illegal, and I'm not supposed to pill pop, but I still pill pop and everything. It doesn't matter. Speak on it.
Correct. Somebody's
Everybody's
gonna understand. Like, somebody's gonna be able to help.
And somebody's gonna help. Like I said, without like that bracket side that I just used, 2 out of the 4 who was gonna help. So 1 didn't help, 3 gonna help. 3 don't help, 6 gonna help. 6 don't help, 90 gonna help. 90 don't help, 300 gonna help. So it's gonna double.
Keep on going.
And then with that one helping, actually with that one person helping, you're not even knowing you're doing a chain reaction. So if that one person don't help you, the next person will. So it's not saying it will happen right then and there. It's gonna happen. It's gonna take time to happen. And it goes back to TIME. It's not MONE, spending time with your kids or whatever the case may be. TIME is time, meaning consistent time. Don't have to go out the house to do anything. It means staying in the house, watching the video game, talking, just by walking and sleeping on the floor, sitting here, how we're doing, sitting here, just sitting here. It's spending time.
Correct.
Not even having to physically spend money, it's spending time.
Correct. I don't understand why dads, and I'm sorry, I say dads because normally it's mostly the fathers,
Yeah.
that think that if you don't have money to take your kid for ice
You
cream
can't
or
do
something,
nothing.
that your
It's
child's gonna look at you differently.
I'm sorry for cutting her off. That's my biggest pet peeve, and it irritates the hell out of me. Just because you don't have MONEY, and I'm gonna repeat it again, capital M, bold M, ONEY, doesn't mean you cannot spend time with your kids. They don't want money.
They want you.
They want you. Because at the end of the day, like I keep saying, it doesn't matter about this. It matter about how we sitting right here, and I don't see my daddy sitting nowhere. I know he came to see me 2 or 3 days ago. I don't give a damn. I want to see my daddy today.
Facts.
I don't care if he had money yesterday. I want to see him today. Let's go throw the football. Let's go outside and eat some soup. Let's go eat some dirt.
What's the crazy part? If you get along with your baby mother, sorry, I don't like that term. If you get along with your child's mother, ain't nothing wrong with you chilling at her house for an hour or two, spending with the kid, rough housing, passing the ball outside, whatever it is. You don't really have to go nowhere. Let's say it's not your visitation, but your child want to see you.
Still come over.
30, 45 minutes, what's wrong with that? Like, come on,
And
bro.
then, even though you're not allowed in the house, still come see the child, regardless. Because at the end of the day, what you don't know is gaining help on you.
Correct.
Because now at the end of the day, when you have to go to court sessions and stuff, it helps us to help you.
Correct.
Not saying to get you off. It's just helping you get good viewpoints. So when the judge do see your case and stuff, it don't look like you're not doing anything.
Correct.
It won't look like the mother or the father's not doing anything. I'm not gonna stereotype and say just male, because
it's just the missing parent.
It's just the missing parent. But majority of the missing parent is the father. If you want to get technical, it's the father. But then you want to get vivid detail, it's the mother. It's the mother. It's the mother.
Yeah.
But in most scenarios, it's the father.
Yeah.
And even though they're physically in the home, they're not really
not actually
in the home, because they're really not taking the time out to really sit down. Or if they do sit down and look at what they do, it's stupid. Let's go. Let's do something else. No, it's not stupid. Whatever your kid do, it's not stupid. Because in their mind frame, they're gonna think, oh, because I don't want to throw the football and he wants to play football, but I want to play baseball, it's stupid. So I'm not gonna tell my daddy or whoever I'm not gonna tell them I like playing baseball.
Because they're going to tell me it's stupid.
It's stupid. No, nothing stupid.
That's
What's
what
stupid is asking a question that you didn't know the answer is stupid. To be honest, if you want to be blunt, I just said it. A question is not asked that you want to know the answer to that you don't ask is stupid.
That's true. That's true. Because the stupidity of not asking it, like, you're going to have that doubt, that insecurity, that miscommunication, that misinformation. Ask it, man.
And then I also got to say this: if you got an urge when somebody's talking or whatever, however, and they trigger something in you or whatever, they hit the same note as it hits on you, and it's talking about the same vivid detail, and just spit out your mouth. That's some truth. That's some truth. That's some truth. And then on top of that, if the same thing keep happening over and over again, and over again, it say for instance, you happen to see a red bird, and then you see this red bird. On the line, down the line, you ask whatever, however, you send a symbol or something. You see this symbol, it's true. Stick with it. If you don't see it and you still know it's in your gut, it feel right, stick with it. If you in your gut and don't feel right, don't stick with it.
I was about to say, this thing too. You gotta remember, the same repetition that's not getting you nowhere, what's the point of doing it?
True.
Like, you can't expect change or growth or blessings or development, or however you may want to look at it, if you're still doing the same things that to this day has not gotten you any better, any closer to being happy.
Or you did gain one thing because, prime example, you could be homeless one day, and then the next day you still be homeless but gain SSI, or you can be homeless the next day, gain SSI. Prime example, Saturday I gain SSI. Sunday, I'm gaining whatever, however, you know what I'm saying? I'm just using examples. Sunday, I had SSI. At first, I was homeless, but didn't have SSI. Now I'm homeless, still again, but has SSI. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm homeless, has SSI. Then I got a place to stay. Now I'm homeless, still SSI, has a place to stay, and everything. And then I got a car now, so I don't have to use the bus to get where I need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a chain reaction to something.
Correct.
We all have a chain reaction to something. People don't understand why is this happening to me, because it's a chain reaction. You haven't broke the chain. Break that chain, baby. 2021 should be chain breaking.
Correct.
Chain breaking. That's what I'm putting on my page. 2021 should be chain breaking.
Correct.
And when I say chain breaking, it don't have to be necessarily about battling depression or whatever the case may be. It could be anything. It could be you smoking cigarettes. It could be you drinking. It could be you having sex. It could be you doing anything.
It could be you finally going to sign up for classes because your ass didn't want to know you been trying to finish this.
It could be you talking. It could be you right here talking now about whatever going on.
Correct.
It could be you telling us or whoever, oh yeah, you know I just had a baby. This is my first time having a baby. So at the end of the day, speak on it. Whatever, speak on it. I'm gonna let you know I'm a human being. So if you come to me and you tell me I went to jail for sexual assaulting people, I'm gonna let you know now. I'm gonna let you know now. I might pass judgment and look at you crazy, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be in the back of my mind thinking about how can I fix that problem.
We've been talking to YouTube this whole time.
I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna tell you the truth fact. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna sit here and be like, I'm not gonna sit here and pass judgment. I'm gonna pass judgment. Yes, I am, from the perspective because I have kids. If somebody comes to me and tell me that I'm battling postpartum depression, well now I'm battling depression because I got sexually assaulted and now I'm sexually assaulting kids. But I'm coming to you because I'm not doing it anymore. But something's triggering into me that I want to do that. So I'm coming to you and letting you know. And then I brush you off. I helped you, but I hindered you. I helped you in a way because I listened to you, but I hindered you because I looked at you because I stereotyped you because you sexually assaulted somebody's child. Or whatever the case may be. That hurts. And then this is what happens. And I keep saying it over and over again, and it's serious. This is a lot that now in the world today, a lot of people is in jail for and come out and dealing with that demon to go right back in for. It could be death. But the main one that is the biggest problem now, and it's still happening until this day, is being sexually assaulted.
No, real talk. Almost everybody has somebody in their family that was assaulted.
And then on top of that, it's sad because it started in the family. And then if it didn't start in the family, it started from a family we were taking them somewhere for it to happen to them, and then it triggered and it triggered and it triggered and then the chain reaction. The chain reaction has to be broken. And I'm gonna tell you the number one key factor to how to break a chain reaction. Speak on it.
Correct. That
Speak
is so
on it.
true. Correct.
Speak on it. And I just thank you, Lord, because He just clarified everything that I'm dealing with right now. In the midst of me telling y'all what to do, I have to do what I just told y'all to do. Speak on it.
Let me tell y'all something. She just mentioned something that I never mentioned before. That just dawned on me now when she said all her stuff.
I just thought about it.
Yo, I was molested when I was younger. I was so afraid of my daughter being molested. She was molested by her half siblings. I never spoke about it. I never spoke to her about it. And I remember I was watching somebody's YouTube channel. Don't remember who it is now. I think it's Madame Mazur. I can't remember. And she was saying, if you want to break a chain, you have to speak upon it. If you don't, and you keep it behind closed doors or in that closet, it will continue to
It's gonna
haunt
hurt
you.
you. And then you thinking it's not hurting you, but it is hurting
And it'll haunt your whole bloodline.
But then
Keep
what you're
going.
not understanding, by you talking, honey, or whatever, you broke a chain. You broke that chain reaction. So if that chain reaction could be, for an example, like I keep saying, everybody's gonna keep probably looking at you. So why she keep talking about sex? Because that's the main reason,
Yeah.
and that's the main one we pass judgment on. We don't pass judgment on the depression. We don't pass depression on the bipolar, the PSP,
Nah,
and all
hold
that.
on, hold on. That's not true.
Not
Mad
something.
judges pass, but it's passed differently.
It is
It's more
past,
like, oh, you
yeah,
get your ass up there, Mom.
yeah,
Yeah.
clarify. Yeah, it is past judgment, but not as strong as if I would
Not
tell
in a
you.
negative sense from what you're saying.
It's both ways because we both can get negative, and you know we both
Yeah.
like depression. I'm depressed. I'm bipolar depressed.
Yeah.
So I go 1 minute, I can,
Yeah,
and then
be
that's
cool,
why
and the
that's
next
why they
minute's
keep
like-
honestly asking you, are you gonna cause yourself bodily harm? No, I'm not causing
Leave me
myself
the hell alone. Stop asking me that damn question.
I just want help. I just want to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Can I talk to somebody? When I keep asking me, and I'm gonna cut myself out and cause nobody harm to nobody. No, I'm not gonna cause nobody harm to nobody. But if you keep asking me the same damn question, I'm gonna scream in your ear.
Some damn harm if you keep
I'm gonna throw
asking
the
me
phone
same
every time I
shit.
see. So you tell me your name, Tony, and I see a Tony, and then you ask me, was that you I talked to? I'm gonna throw that phone at you. I'm gonna let you know right now. FYI. FYI. If I get on the phone and I call this hotline and I find your name and I find you face to face and you tell me crazy shit, I'm gonna throw the phone. I'm letting you know now. I'm gonna throw it at you. I'm gonna throw it at you. And God forbid, I'm a crazy Medea. I'm gonna throw it at you.
And that's the baby co-signing in the
That
background.
yes, you hit my.
She co-signed.
Stop
Yo,
cursing too.
Yo, she got so much to say on this topic right now. Hold on. Let me find out, little mama, what you got going on over there. Yo, what you got?
She talking to? She got a phone.
Yo, she for real. She's so
She is
serious.
she's serious, y'all, and she's serious. She got a serious face up here talking to us like she grown.
Yeah, like
and she's only 6 months.
Having a whole, yo.
She be that's crazy. She be 7 months on the 6.
Oh.
I thought she'd be 7 months on the 7. No, she be 7 months on the 6.
She straight up enjoying.
And she got her legs crossed and everything, sitting there.
Hold on, let me say that. There she get it, there she go. Look at her, look at her.
What you gotta say? Come on, let's finish talking. That's how you feel about this whole scenario? Oh, okay. And what else happened? We got facts, y'all. We got true facts. Okay, what else? Oh, okay. Oh, and what else? Like, that, I can't say it enough, and I can't stress it enough. That's the number one thing. And we like you said before, judgment has been passed differently. But in the scenario, it's not more. It is more serious, but not more serious. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Because far as if I would come to you and I say, I'm postpartum depression, I have PSP, and I have OCD and all this stuff, right? You're not gonna look at me like, what the hell? But if I come to you and I say this, prime example, we about to get it. We about to get it on tape. Okay? We're about to get it on tape.
What's up, my
Hi, my name is Lisa. I went to jail because sexual assault with kids. I have a fantasy of just watching little kids, and I can get aroused by watching little kids. I'm telling you this because of the simple fact that I'm battling with an inner demon, and I went to jail for sexual assault of kids. You know what I'm saying? Just using this as an example.
Yeah, I've been doing the same thing, clarifying big time. For people
Examples.
who don't know how to hear. Or have
You hear my
selective
baby
hearing.
in the background. Examples. And she just said hell yeah for the info. If you want to rewind it back. Yes, my dear baby just said hell yeah. Now, for an example, like I said, I would tell her, hey, my name is such, and I'm battling with depression and all that. Okay, yeah, we're doing the same thing. But here we go. Hi, my name is Tanya. Okay, and I just came because I'm battling with a demon called rape. What's it called? What's sexual
Assault?
a sexual assault. I used to sexual assault little kids by touching them or whatever I do.
You're a predator.
A predator. I'm a predator. Yes, hello, I'm a predator. My name is Tanya and I'm a predator. You know what I'm saying? I'm using this example. My name is Tanya. I'm a predator and everything like that. And when I see little kids, it triggers me. So I'm a forewarn you. Crazy. So I'm gonna let her know. You know what I'm saying? And then watch her face expression. Hi, my name is so-and-so, and I used to be a predator. See? Her face.
Bruh, I know it's not true, but all I'm thinking is my
predator.
kids cannot be around
All you
this
heard,
person.
the key word is predator. When you heard predator, hold it. Pause. I have kids. We have kids. We have kids. We know people who have kids. So I'm gonna snatch my kids away from me, because I just told you, hey, my name is such and such, and I'm a predator.
Correct.
But I'm telling you because I want my help. Can you help me? I'm letting you know because I didn't have to let you know. I could have easily touched your child.
Yeah.
But me being me, because I'm battling with my inner demon and I don't want to go back to where I just came from, I'm letting you know. But I'm going to let you know right now, I'm probably going to end up going back because ain't nobody really trying to help me. You know what I'm saying? Examples. Everything is examples. And none of this is true. Everybody know I love kids. I don't touch nobody's kids but mine. And everything. That's it. Everything is an example I'm using. But the main example I keep using is for predators. And it's two different types. But then on the end of it, still speaks up if you one of them. And you dealing with everything. Just speak up on it. It's people that can get you in groups that can help you deal with what you're dealing with. And still not label you as crazy or whatever they want to call you.
Correct. I'm just keep saying correct. Okay, y'all.
Because it's crazy because, like I said before, if we look in this system now, the main ones is in jail is because they got raped. And the rapists is the ones who's raping them because the ones who got raped is the ones that's in the family. And then when they come out of the rehab center, from being in a halfway house, from being in a damn facility correctional office, then going to the halfway house, then from the halfway house getting permanently discharged. But then remember, and then you got the guards in the back, oh, you'll be back. Yeah, I'm gonna be back. Because why I'm being back? Because you said I'm gonna be back. And then two, I know I'm gonna be back because I still haven't battled with my inner demon and trying to get help. And I did get help by me and you talking, but I didn't really get help. Where you going, girl? She trying to go to sleep. Now she said, "Mom, help, help."
Yeah.
She's like a little cat.
Oh, you mad? Yeah, she big mad.
Come on. You hear Daddy? Daddy.
She big mad.
Daddy. No, it's not Daddy. It's your mother. Yeah, she's sleepy. It's her time to be. It's sleepy time. So it's bad time. And my sister's not here neither. My oldest sister Jean is not here. My sleeping buddy not here. My sleeping buddy not here. I know.
I'm gonna end this one here because it's been 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Y'all about to be mad at me, but hit me up. Whatever. Like, please subscribe.
Yes.
Comment. I don't know what the hell y'all do.